Oh, how the fuck?
What I do it for? Ben Rothwell. I love how all the former like UFC stars are going to BKFC, and then like they just announced that Conor McGregor now owns part of BKFC.
What does that stand for?
Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. You know what I mean? They don't. It's boxing.
Cool. No
It's,
gloves.
but no gloves, and it's a circle. It's like they have hand wraps, but so people just get caught up bad. Like it's like they're non-stop. There's blood, and there's not like a fight that doesn't have blood in it. Like the first fucking hit, you know, it's like boom, somebody, and then there's like fucking giant fucking welts, giant black eyes. It's not good, you know what I mean? Like it's there. These people are gonna have brain damage for sure. But at a certain point, it's like it's one thing to have children and not allowed children to do it. Another thing, just like my opinion on fucking steroids. If you want to go do that, now that you know all the stuff, like back in the day when people were covering it up and hiding it from you, that this stuff was happening and like telling you that it was okay, but hiding it. At this point, I think we all have enough information to know that CTE is a problem, that hitting your head results in brain trauma, that results in long-term issues, you know what I mean? So like at this point, if you want to go play football, if you want to go get punched in the face, if you need to like get blown up, I mean that's one thing, is like we should probably protect our soldiers a little better. But as far as the sports and stuff, you know what's you shut the fuck up, bitch. Who the fuck is that?
Hop on.
I bet
What?
that's a good
Are you
spot.
talking to me, bitch?
Intuition.
Oh, what
Are
the
you
fuck?
talking to me?
What's up, Scrappy?
I see an enemy over there.
Did you try to call me a bitch?
Jump, you fucking
There's
bitch.
someone
There,
over
hurry
there.
up.
You jump, you little bitch.
Can you fucking shift walk? For fuck's sake.
This nigga's on me.
Do you think that I'm black? What the fuck's wrong with you?
Attention. First blood.
Nah, you sound like a cracker.
First blood.
Cool, I'm a cracker. Thanks, buddy. You racist fuck.
What the
You guys like that move?
fuck?
What do you mean, what the fuck? You're the ones who started off trying calling me the N-word.
Damn it, that hurt. I'm down.
I got told that in Valorant, black people are always Gecko, and I was like, what? And they were like, I couldn't be raised at the time, and they were like telling me that I shouldn't be Phoenix because I was white, and I was like, then they started throwing, so I just left.
1 minute. Rings
They're just fucking with you.
And I was just annoying.
No, I can
So I was like, fuck it, I'm just taking the hit. I'm like, I'll just play the game. Then I,
Did you take
I
a?
kept-
You mean you took a penalty for like 12 minutes or
it
whatever?
did it never it didn't punch me. It
Bro,
just
I
basically
down
said
one.
next time.
Oh, you fucking ran like a bitch.
I ran to
You
go
ain't a nigga, but
fight.
You was a bitch.
What? I'm not an N-word.
You ain't a nigga,
I'm a
but you are a
bitch.
bitch.
You're the bitch who's
Yes,
dead.
sir.
You're the folded up one laying on the street,
You're the
buddy.
bi- Hey,
You're the
I
one who
fucking
tried
fought
to
the
get
battle,
into
homie. I
gang
was in the
warfare.
arena.
You
What
got
the
in a
fuck did
drive-by. You
do?
got folded up,
What the
left on the
fuck did you do?
concrete,
Look
and
at
your
you.
mama's crying
Here's your
now.
fucking charge rifle,
You
you
kill
fucking
yourself.
bitch.
I just had to run out here to grab whatever I could because you dropped me there, you dumb shit.
I dropped you back there and you run a fucking mile away.
You
a pussy, dog.
fucking-
Ain't nothing wrong with being a pussy when these pussies in this
How
world.
am
You
I
just
a
happen to be one of
pussy?
them.
Why don't
It's
you
all
show
good, brother.
pull
Play
up?
your part, bro.
Pull
Play
up
your
and find out if I'm a pussy, bro. You fucking
part. I know
loser.
you're a pussy, dog.
I got
know
more
you're a pussy.
hand-to-hand
Where you at?
combat
Where you at?
experience than you've ever had in your
I
life.
bet you don't. I bet you don't.
I bet I
you
do.
don't.
How
I
much
bet
you want to
don't.
bet? How many
Where do you
thousands
train
of
at?
hours do you have?
Where do you train at? Where do you train at?
Where do you train at?
I trained at the MMA lab and I train at Arizona Combat Sports, homie. UFC fighter.
And how many UFC belts have you trained? Because I've had 3 around my shoulders. Bitch, shut the fuck up. You don't even know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah. What do you know about fucking Pat Militek's gym? What do you know about that shit, motherfucker? Back in the year 2000. No, I don't have them, but I fucking threw 3 of them around my shoulders from the people that I was training with, motherfucker. You're the one who's you're the one who's trying to say where you trained at, motherfucker. This is back in the fucking 2000s. bitch.
Back in the 2000s, all those motherfuckers are on walkers now. I'm fighting real fighters.
All
bitch.
them are on walkers now? What are you talking about? They're fucking legends, you dumbass. Shows what
Just
you
jump
know.
off the map.
Shows what you
Fucking jump off
know.
the map,
The
bro.
only
You
one
jump
who's
off
in a
the
walker
map,
is
bro.
Matt Hughes, and Matt Hughes wore a fucking belt.
Oh my
And he would still fuck that kid.
Dog.
What do you know? Robbie Lawler would beat the fuck out of you. You
fucking
talking about some
Robbie
shit.
Lawler, dog.
Yeah, what do you-
Robbie Lawler
what do you-
can't touch me, dog. What
Robbie
you
Lawler
talking
can't
about?
touch you. You're a dumbass
That
kid.
nigga's an old man.
He's
bro.
an old
He
man.
can't
Yeah,
touch
he's
me,
an old man who
dog.
would fucking ragdoll you just like I would.
You don't know my left hook, homie. You don't know my left hook.
Did-
Chama, bitch. I'll knock him out quick. Don't fucking test me, Scrappy.
You wouldn't ever get
You
to
ain't
a
scrapped
left
since
hook, dude. You
fucking-
don't have any grappling skills. You would never get to a left hook, you dumbass.
Hey, Sean
And
O'Malley.
Robbie Lawler,
from
you know how many
MMA,
fucking-
Sean O'Malley's a little
That's your boy,
bitch. If that's who you
Aljo
think,
Sterling.
if that who you think is good, you're a fucking idiot, dude.
He just
Yeah.
knocked out your boy. Aljo
He didn't.
Sterling,
He didn't.
bro.
He didn't rack
He's
out
a
any of my
grappler.
boys.
He's a grappler.
That's not
Get
my
your facts
boy.
straight.
That's not my boy.
Striking's
You
coming
dumb
back,
fuck. You think
bitch.
that's my
I'll
boy?
knock you
I
the
told
fuck
you who
out,
my boys
pussy.
are. My
You
boys
a
are
bitch.
Tim
You
Sylvia,
a
Matt
bitch.
Hughes,
You like
Robbie
to
Lawler,
run.
Pat
Oh my
Militech.
gosh! All these motherfuckers are retired,
Scrappy.
you dumb bitch.
All
The
these kids
game
are
has
retired.
changed,
No
homie. It's
shit.
a new
The game
era.
has
It's a new
changed. Who do
era.
you think created the game, you fuck? I'd still beat the fuck out of you. You're a
Robbie
no
Lawler-
one.
I don't
You
fucking
are a
know
no
Robbie
one.
Lawler.
You're a
Robbie
no
Lawler.
one.
We'll be able to beat that dude's ass
You
at
are
80
no
years
one. You
old.
ran
and
away
I,
he's
from
my
a video
my
game
buddies in
fight.
the
You think you're
Discord
fighting real
call
life,
with
you
me right now, laughing at you, thinking that you would do anything to Robbie Lawler.
Robbie
Everyone who
Lawler,
knows
like, Are you
anything.
kidding me? No, I've never. in my
You're
life
a
heard anybody
no
actually
one.
think-
Tell me your name, motherfucker. Did that guy just leave? Oh my god, he tried to talk so much shit, then he left like that. Yeah, you're not a fighter.
I mean, Robbie Lawler, like, come on, bro. Unless you're a professional fighter,
This
shut
is
up.
yeah. This kid is like, I trained at this thing, and then I went to the, and now he just quit. He just quit and left.
He's talking about someone who fought for like 2 decades. Get the fuck out of here.
Yes, dude. Robbie could go in there with a hand tied behind his back on a fucking bad day and whoop him. Come on, he doesn't. That's dumb to say that.
Like he would be old and past his prime, and they would still ask him to fight just because they knew he would be a good fight.
That's what they did when he retired.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh, dude, this guy left. I was about to fucking get him up, but whatever. Okay. Tell me this. Who was the third belt that we had? Why can't I think of it right now, Greg?
Here's my birthday present.
I don't know. It was a long time ago. That guy's right, but they still could beat his ass.
Yeah, Pat
They're like
Militech
walkers.
could beat
They're
his
like
ass.
40, 50
Except
years
Pat
old, they could
fucking
beat
gassed
his
out. He
ass.
tried to fight at like 60 or whatever the fuck age he was. Do you see that fight?
Matt Hughes will get
He
out of his
beat the
wheelchair
fuck
and
out of the kid and then quit after the first round. Was like, yeah, I'm done. And he beat the piss out of this guy.
Unfucking believable. If I
Um,
lose this game, dude, it's 11-11.
fuck. Who was the third belt, Greg?
Oh.
Pat. I mean, not Pat. It was Tim Sylvia, Robbie Lawler. No, not Robbie Lawler. It was Tim Sylvia, Matt Hughes. Why can't I think of the third belt? What the fuck's wrong with me?
I'm sorry, I forgot that was me. Yep, I got you.
Was it? Did Robbie ever win the belt? I don't think it was Robbie's belt.
Got a replicator
I don't know if Robbie ever won the belt, but I mean, the dude seriously fought for 2 decades.
No, yeah. I'm just saying.
I don't know if he was ever the best.
I just
though.
know that I had 3 different UFC belts from the people that I was training with. So fuck off. I wish I had those pictures still. Oh, he did win the fight. Yeah, so it was Robbie's belt. Yep, I had all 3 of those belts. Tim Sylvia's, Robbie Lawler's, and Matt Hughes. At one point and another, I had one of those belts over my shoulder, buddy. So it had pictures with it. You know what I mean? I don't know where the fuck all that shit is, because that was like back in the day before there was even like digital cameras and shit.
1 minute till ring close.
Attention. The kill leader has been eliminated.
Ring's not that far.
All right, let's go. This should be the last fight now, and this should be I'm very close. I got 37
How'd that
seconds.
grenade not hit him when he comes around the corner like that? That's such bullshit. That was bullshit.
30 seconds till close.
Remember when you lost 4-1 and then you beat me 5-1? We lost
I
4-0. I was like, what the fuck? That was fucked up. I'm pulling Manchester City on you though now. You're about to get fucked. Don't be.
I've got some ideas.
Just 10 seconds.
Fuck your ideas.
Who were you? Oh, you were just spying? Or... Everybody shift walk. Let's practice. Ready, go.
Everybody dance now. Boom, boom,
Bum,
boom,
bum,
boom.
bum, bum.
Everybody.
Yeah.
I can't read all those songs you're gonna know, man. Fucking dumbasses.
My kids are like, we can't say anything without you busting into some song. I'm like, well,
With no lyrics. That's the thing. Is like, dude, I fucking lyrics are like, that's like fucking, you know, people that always fucking quote movie quotes and shit.
yep.
Like, should I get underneath that fucking?
Fuck, we're gonna lose. Unbelievable.
Last player standing.
Yes. To your right, 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 to your right.
Patch me up, Doc. Recharging machines.
Yes! Motherfucker!
2-1.
We were down 12-11. We just made it 12-12. Overtime. But it's better than losing it. We were about to lose, and it's like, now that we've gotten this far, we gotta fucking...
Well, I'm on the edge of the storm. I'm still down 35 RP right now. Here comes fucking.
Wait, are we in?
Here comes the 2-belt champion Greg with his hot ass black wife coming down. And what is that? What the fuck is that? There's a gun there. Oh my god, I gotta take a picture of this. You gotta see this. Okay.
Got a replicator coming down.
What the fuck is that? Show me that fucking thing again.
Ring
Show me
close.
that fucking
Only
thing
1 minute
again.
to go.
Show me that fucking thing again. Where's that thing? Where's that thing?
Ring's not that far.
Where's that fucking thing? God
30
damn it.
seconds.
I missed it, Greg. But I'm telling you, this motherfucker just came out. There was like this broke ass fucking croc looking dollar store, Dollar General X-Men Iron Man suit guy. Fat ass looking fucking like
Charging
over.
battery.
It was, dude, it was like croc looking shit, you know? You know how crocs are like, they look like fucking something puffed up.
Cover her! God damn it, you suck!
Calling in a lifeline package. Gotta treat yourself.
No way! No way! I can't believe you did that.
Switching sides. Match point.
Half the squads are gone. I'm fine with that.
Half the squads are gone.
Oh,
I'm
we
still
keep
down
going.
negative
Yeah, we
30
keep going
RP
over
right
time.
now.
Wait, run that one up his ass.
Did you just hang up on me?
Oh,
Did you
hello?
just hang up on me?
Patch me up,
Oh,
Doc.
I thought you just
I was
hung up
like,
on
what the
me.
fuck just happened?
Yeah, I go, what was that? I've been having trouble with my Discord though. Like,
Oh my-
it keeps like, going black and shit all of a sudden. Weird.
Wow, look at those fucking girls. Whoa! Greg, I mean, the blonde one's not even hot. The two on the outside are hot. Holy fuck.
1 minute till ring close.
Let's go. This is it, Greg.
No!
I'm ratting to get points right now, Greg.
45 until ring close. It's near. Easy.
Guys, you can't let this guy do that to you.
World Light Heavyweight
30
Champion.
seconds
2
until
and
close.
1.
Wicked.
Current World Cruiserweight Champion.
Yeah, let's go.
Switching sides.
Just 10 seconds.
Overtime.
All right, now it's 13-13. If you give me more rounds, I might get to 20.
Listen up, I'm getting shot at. Recharging my shields. I'm spotted. Taking fire. Watch me open.
I can't believe I just. Oh, what? Oh, dude, the whole thing. They just flew on me, but I go, I can't believe I made it out of that. Boom! Two people just land on me. All right, about to fight. They're about to start. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Look at him go. Look at him go, baby. Terrell versus Hunt. Oh, this is not the main event. The main event must be after this one.
Funny.
Take hold. Last player standing.
Here comes, get him.
I don't like the fucking
Good job, good job, good job, good
What
job.
place did I get? 5th place. Does that get me points, right?
Let's fucking go, guys. One more.
Save match.
One more.
Switching sides.
Let's go.
I got 5 points. Cool. That's better than negative points, Greg.
Come on,
That's the
guys.
difference
One
between
more.
this game and that game. Is like that you
One
fucking
more.
either win or you lose. This you can fucking get like 5th place, you get 5 points. You can still lose points if you get knocked out in fucking first 10, 15 teams.
Come on. Come on. 14, 15.
So should I launch Valorant?
If you want to play that, but we don't have to play it.
I mean, that's fine. I'll play it. But I may want to watch the rest of this fight first. I mean, that doesn't matter because we're going to lose no matter what. Ooh, he's getting his ass kicked right now. Ooh, 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 ooh. He's getting dragged around. Dragged around, buddy.
I blew it. I'm not doing my fair share. Now we're going to lose.
Push the rep away. What the fuck? Oh, he's down. Not the fuck down. He ain't getting up.
No!
Oh, his elbow's out. Oh my God, his elbow's out.
Is
Oh!
it bad?
I don't want to see it. He's pointing at his elbow. His elbow's out.
Switching sides.
Show it. It's not. It's just dislocated, but it's like, you know. It doesn't-
Oh, they voted for a draw.
he got knocked down so hard he dislocated his elbow. That he ain't gonna be no 3-belt champion now. Oh, he got his arm caught behind him. Is what happened when he got knocked down.
Am I going to lose points for a draw? Or like, what's going to
He
happen?
fell with his arm caught with behind him like that. What the fuck, bro?
What? A connection error going back to tell me how many points I got? What the fuck?
Were you playing competitive?
Yeah. And the stupid thing with the Discord, like, it can be like black and stuff.
Oh, look at that lady's face. Did you see? Oh, yeah, we got to make those holes a little bit bigger, Greg.
Yeah.
Oh, I can do that right now.
At least you got the white ones like perfectly good.
The white ones were fucking perfect. Oh, you know what? I deleted that design, didn't I? I'm an idiot. Oh, wait, there's one in the recycle bin, I bet. Greg, second vape cartridge. I can open this up again. Restore it. Here it is. I found it. Cool. Tinker this.
I was just thinking about.
Oh yeah.
There's one video game I can still get on and impress my kids, and it's fucking Tony Hawk. No matter what system, they'll bust out a Tony Hawk, and I will jump on that shit and rip that shit up. And so, I was trying to tell Cameron. He didn't want to come here, but I was like, dude, you should come here. Let's fucking play some old ass PS4 games, but he didn't want to.
He's like, fuck you.
He's like, I mean, they just like for a long. There was like a stretch where like I was definitely Owen's best friend, and now
I know, yeah. Well, yeah.
Which is, I mean, I get it. It's
That's
fun.
not the worst situation, to be honest.
No. And it's like, instead of being depressed about being hurt, he's like, okay, well, I'm not resting this weekend. I'm gonna go hang out and
Go
go to where there's girls. Yeah, I mean, he like, Thursday night, he charged his phone next to me, and this girl Ava texted him like 7 times when I was sitting there. So they couldn't.
I don't know if 7's that many, but yeah, I mean, don't
No,
you
it's not
remember
that many.
talking to the girls
It's a
all
lot.
the time?
It's a lot. It's a lot before you get a response, but not that bad. But yeah, you know how it is. All right, hold on, let me get in here. Invite your who's Solo Dallas? Is that one of my friends? Yes.
I don't know. Hold on, I'm fixing this thing.
Right. I sent you an invite. No, it's fine.
I'm putting them for 10.5. I'm gonna just try it and print it, and I don't give a fuck if it doesn't.
Oh wait,
fit.
hold on. I gotta look at something real quick though before we start. So I didn't get to see what happened. What happens on a draw? You don't lose or win points?
No, you just draw. You just get nothing.
That's rough. I needed that. 14-14. And I had. Where does it say how many kills I had? Okay. I had 14. That's not that bad. It's not that good, but it's...
I'm gonna slice that now. I'm gonna export the G code. I'm gonna open the folder.
Alright, let's go. We're gonna have to carry these iron motherfuckers. No, that's what we are, but...
You're starting the game already?
You aren't here? No. I think I can get us out of the queue.
I mean, you can do it. Okay, it's fine.
I wait.
That's
I canceled
fine.
it.
It's fine. I'm just trying to do this. Delete that. Create one.
I got these white things all over the place. Like it's hard to tell if they're empty. I don't know.
I have a bunch of them too, but they are empty. But they're like also not fully like they're. You could maybe puff like one puff out of them, or like you know what I mean. That's where I'm at with them. All right, that should be good. Close this. Oh fuck! Why'd I do that? I'm an ass. Oh. God damn it. Why'd I do that, Greg? Fucking. Restore those 93 tabs, please. Okay. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna run downstairs and grab it. Okay, let me delete this. Delete. Paste. Eject. Eject. You could probably start it now. By the time I come back up, I could probably click stage and.
I'll start it.
By the time it finds us a game.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now set. Scheduled 5 2-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division, presented to you by Bucked Up Energy Drink. Get bucked up. Sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission, Chairman Peter Villegas.
I'm gonna learn it.
Luis Fabian, Donald Howard, and the third man inside the squared circle on the referee in charge of the action of the battle, Big Dan Murata. And now, with our bare knuckle fight, watching live on the BKFC
Oh, but that's cute.
in the world of combat sports, there are moments that will last a lifetime. We welcome you to one of those moments.
What's going on? We're on a 2.5 minute queue.
Match found.
We got this on.
Scrappy, you got 63 seconds. You can hear me.
He is undefeated in its campaign.
40 seconds. 30 seconds. Sage is still available. You got 25, 20, 19, 15,
I'm here, I hear
12.
you. I'm coming.
Select your
11.
agent.
I'm just trying to help you out.
I got it. No, thank you, thank you.
I can like sort of hear your TV, and it definitely sounded like he said, "Tonight's fight is brought to you by blah 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 energy drink. Get
I wonder
fucked
what
up."
torture their omen is going through. Is it like
And he
ours?
spit on my screen and
Poor
sort of.
soul.
Yeah, I thought they said that earlier too. They might be because they're swearing a lot in this shit.
I swear, he said, "Get fucked up," and I was like,
Bucked
"What?"
up, oh, bucked up energy. It's get bucked up.
Oh, so I wasn't like losing my mind. I was like, I swear he just said "get fucked up," and I just fucking burst out laughing. It's like, what?
That's what I thought too, because now I see in the center of the ring it says, "But oh, that guy just got fucked up." He's down. Oh, that's Thiago Alves. This is the main event.
Yeah,
He might not be getting up.
already. Just started
Yep.
5 seconds ago.
Oh my God, he's not. He can't. Is he okay? Oh my God! No, he's done. It's on. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. He can't walk straight. He can't walk. He's wobbling. That was it. That's it. Mike Perry just fucked him up in the first round. One knockdown, done. Couldn't walk. He couldn't walk. He got up and then he just was
Our
fucking.
spike is down.
Spike down A.
I blew that.
Our
Last
spike is
player
down.
standing.
Oh, you Scrappy.
Well,
What the fuck are you?
Sage
Wait,
60.
so on A. You got a minute to plant it and kill 4 people. Why did she hit somebody up? Why did she do it?
oh, it just cut out. Wait, no, it's back. That was not.
Is that your classic skin?
Yep. In the first round, Greg.
You know, I could
I don't
just
think so.
outlive
He couldn't. He like got knocked down, kind of
Nah,
smiled, was
bullets
in
are
the
quicker.
corner, tried to get up. The other guy's eye is already fucking. Mike Perry's eye is split the fuck open. Like I told you,
Wait,
dude.
are
They
they
get their
scoring or
first
no?
shot, they're fucking split open. No, they're done.
Wait,
Here.
Mike Perry fucking
go.
knocked him down, and he couldn't. He got up. He like went to a knee, waited till the count of 8. At 8, he stood up, you know, and like then he went and he took like a step forward, was wobbly. The ref like got him and reset him, and then he put his hands up, you know, and like took a step back. The ref and the guy fucking took one step and like fucking started stumbling, so the ref just waved it off. It was probably the right call, but it was like, dude, what the fuck? And this guy's probably never gonna be KFC again. I don't know if Tiago almost had VK. Definitely.
One dead.
Damn it.
Enemy down.
That's the thing about having a lot of bullets. I fuck that omen up.
One enemy remaining.
Scrappy, get him.
Last
God.
enemy taken
Mr.
out.
Mr. Kinsey has a kill and I don't, but he is a bad shot.
They stumble.
Who's Mr.
Now
Kinsey?
is our chance.
Or I don't know what.
Oh, okay.
Kid,
Yeah, I
whatever.
thought you were
I don't-
talking about some guy. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, I don't know. Who this motherfucker is.
Who the fuck is Mr. Kinsey? Alright, give me 1 second. I'll see if I can pull up PFC now. It's over.
I won't settle for a draw.
I guess it's all over, Greg.
Careful now.
I guess it's all over, Greg. Why aren't you guys finishing him? What the fuck? But 3 of us are looking at him. No, you guys don't put any bullets down.
Reloading.
Fucking kidding me with that bullshit, you fucks. I'm gonna have to quit. Campers.
I just camped, yeah, sort of. I heard him coming and then stopped. It's like it's on a camper when you're stomping around. I stopped. So then I stood in the corner and I fucking.
Move, Mr. Kinsey. Mr. Kinsey. Fuck your name is. Mr. Kinsey knew
One
exactly where he
enemy
was, but
remaining.
he didn't even like. I don't understand what
Show's
the play
over.
was. Mr. Kinsey's not good at the game.
That side is ready to watch us.
But we're playing with him because we're not good at the game. That's the problem.
I'm good at the game, Greg.
Well, I
I
feel,
just
dude.
get
I,
fucked.
ask Owen like last week or the week. I don't know. 1 week I was killing it for a while, but now I'm okay, but I still lose all the time.
Sure, let me go call Owen.
Hitting when they're not looking.
Next
Hey, your
time. you
dad
talk-
said that he fucking is good. Can you stop talking to these girls and talk to me about our 40-year-old fucking men playing video games, please? What do you think he's gonna say to that?
I don't know, this guy today told me I was a pedophile for playing with 22-year-olds. Like,
Dude,
what are you talking about?
dude, I get it. I'm getting it more and more. And I'm like, dude, I don't understand. Like, there's nothing that anyone could say that could like actually like hurt my feelings, and there's nothing that anyone could say that could be any worse than what I was told growing up by my own best friends and shit. You know, like you're
Yeah,
not.
but it's just different if it
But-
comes from
No,
like,
yes, but what I mean is like, dude, you can't like say anything to hurt me, but like, because we did it to each other for so long, but like we knew each other and shit. It's like when you're just like a random person on the internet like that, these become commonplace where like random people on the internet are just saying the worst shit to me.
That's it. I know.
Here. Imposter killed.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, get out of there.
AFK. Is he though?
Commendable. Again.
I don't know, but
Don't
we're at
trust
the
no one.
top. I see at the top Mr. Scrappy DP. In second place, Gargamel 708. Whoa!
Did we just
Attackers
win?
win.
What the fuck? I walked away to go turn the lights out?
It was sad
What the
watching
fuck?
this.
We got a victory on that too. Bro, I have a ball. I don't win on my record.
They forfeited 3-1.
Maybe one of their guys, because that one guy was AFK. Did we get
Yeah.
points? Did they actually? Did we get a rematch?
No, I got 20.
I got
points.
19.
Hey-o!
I'm still Iron 2 though. 26 though. I must have been really close to being Iron 1.
Is that your
Well, Greg, let's quit for the night.
I was gonna say, is that your Valorant for the night? That's fine. I
Sorry,
already
is that
played
okay?
it. Nah, yeah, I played a while.
Let's go play some Halo or something.
I played Valorant the whole time I was waiting for you. Or the whole time you were.
Let me go here. Configuration.
Actually, I was halfway done with the first round before I
Preferences,
text you because I
other.
know that you don't want to play that much Valorant. So.
Change that binary G code. Let me slice it again. Let me export the G code. Here's G code. Cool. Configuration.
Halo.
Preferences.
Halo
other,
Infinite.
G code. Turn it on. Close it. Yep. Well, I think that if I added they were 10.2. I made them 10.5. You think that should be enough, right,
Yeah.
Greg?
I would think so. My cousin is like an artist. He paints and stuff.
Guyman had a
And-
fucking thing today, actually.
But some of the stuff this kid paints, like, he's weird.
That's what they are. I mean, isn't that what every artist?
I mean, he's always been kind of weird, but like in high school he was weird, but he still like did some sports. In college he was weird, but he's still like now that he's has his own job and his own money now he's just extra weird because he just doesn't care. And he has a girl.
That's it.
And she doesn't give a fuck. She's a very they're very hippy dippy, but they don't really do drugs other than weed. They're kind of like Risco when she's not crazy.
Yeah, Risk is the fucking nut job, isn't she? Something ain't right with her.
Sense.
10.5, Greg.
This is about Jonathan.
You what?
I don't know what the story is, but it's Jonathan. And fucking
Oh yeah, no, I know. Yeah, my friends were the little group were sending that shit around. It's like, what the fuck?
I mean, I had seen it when they had raised money when people couldn't pick their race playing the game.
I mean, that's fine. I don't just like I sent them a picture of me and Superman on fucking the 4th of July, but yeah, I'm kind of like, well, what the fuck are you guys? Something making. I think hopefully it's like I think it's like some kid with his own YouTube or show or something. I don't think it's actually like. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wow, I'm already in. What the flying fuck?
Why can't I select this other layer? Yeah, there we go. 14 by 14.
Whoa. How do I do it? Wait. Did you just get an invite from him?
I'm not in there.
How do you... It says you can invite through Discord. How do I do that?
I don't know.
I'm gonna try it.
Are you playing? I don't have Halo open. I just launched it now. I was messing with Tinkercad, trying to fuck with the 3D print.
I'm gonna try to do this. So I'm gonna try to send it through this. See if it works.
Okay, I got it through Discord.
Oh, I don't know why I went twice, but
Let me join and see what happens. I was already opening Steam or opening Halo anyways. I'm sure about opening Steam, but I was already opening Halo.
did you ever go like stay at Augustana before you started school there and like not do like a recruiting trip necessarily, but like just stay up there with wrestling people or no?
Nope. My sister went there.
Yeah, I just didn't know if you did that because like
I went there
some
and
people,
like
some people
did.
do recruiting trips like even if they're already they know they're gonna go just like have
Yep.
fun. But I know D3 sometimes a little different. I don't know, but
Well, no, I definitely I used to host recruits all the time. Like
Yeah.
Daryl fucking came there because I hosted him when he came there.
nice.
He's like, dude, it was wild. Blah blah blah.
Well,
I'm like, yeah.
I used to
okay.
I used to love when my friends would host fucking recruits. We'd have a little extra money somehow.
Yeah,
and
it's like,
fucking-
yep. But also, we're just like we just go to house parties, you know. I'd be like, oh,
Yeah.
the thing was because I was like a fucking, I was the fucking weirdo who was like almost everyone on the wrestling team didn't like they were with the wrestlers and they hung out with the wrestlers and maybe some football
Right, and not like
players,
the rest
but
of
they
the
did not.
students.
They were not like part of the fraternity. Like in my school, like you had to basically be part of the Greek society, or there was like not much. There was some stuff to do, but like it was just like you were way better off being Greek, you know.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is in my school too. But
And so
I
like,
just happened to not.
but like my freshman year, I wasn't Greek. I just hung out with everyone because I lived in the fucking in the all guys dorm, and like my two next door neighbors, we all fucking them and my roommate, we pushed all our shit together into one dorm room and then made our another dorm room that was my dorm room into a party room. So it was a nonstop party there for like 3 months. And then finally they put the kibosh on it because there was something called a quad where like they had where all the basketball guys had a 4-person quad with like a living room in the center of it.
Right.
And then we made it called the mini quad where we just basically fucking shoved all our beds into the one dorm room, and like had that as like our study sleep room, and then had my other room as fucking just straight up get fucked up and party nonstop.
Actually, yeah, my first 2 years I had like a room. It was like 2 and then a bathroom, and then 2 my freshman year. But the next year it was 2, a bathroom, and then 2. But then we also had like this corner, like just extra like living room. And then my other friends got the room across the hall, so we just fucking had this extra room that everyone was always going in and out of, and everybody on our floor hated us because we're always just leaving the bolt and just bum, bum, bum,
The thing was though that I lived in an all guys dorm and it was all athletes. It was right next to like Carver Center, which was like the like the athletic center.
Yeah.
So like it was like all football players, wrestlers, baseball players, soccer players, but so like, and the top floor was like basically the basketball players were in the quad, and they were like all the star basketball players that were juniors, and then us, and then on the other wing was a bunch of wrestlers, and then in the middle was a bunch of football players, and then there was our fucking quad guy who was in the corner, the RA or whatever, but he didn't say a goddamn thing because he was like a nerd, so he would have gotten his ass kicked by everyone. We used to sneak girls, and I used to sneak Becca De Stewart in the first. I'd go to the first floor. My heavyweight was in the far right corner room. But on the stairs that led up to my floor, and right across the floor, we didn't have bathrooms with in our shit. Our bathroom was across the floor, and it was like a communal bathroom, you know. It was right across the hall from my room. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Oh my god, it's broken, Greg. My GPU
What
is.
is that noise?
My shit is broken. My shit is broken. I can't see. Can you see? Well, I can see if I get outside. If I go inside, it was all... Bro, it was all broken. I mean, I went in... Dude, the fucking... I don't know what's happening with the graphics right now. Shit is not right. Shit is not okay. Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm seeing... Oh my god! I can calf play, but not really. Oh my god! I'm seeing fucking just tessellation patterns and like fucking.
What?
Oh my god! What? It's only because I know what things are that I can actually navigate what's going on. But dude, this is silly. I wish you could. Oh, can it? You can see on my stream what's happening. It is fucked up looking. Basically, just seeing
Damn it.
the polygons that make up. Like some of the graphics are fine, and then everything else, there's just polygons everywhere.
Well, I was gonna say my RA was the Butler Bulldog. He was the dressed up bulldog. But now, your computer is fucked, so...
Who was?
What are you gonna do? My RA was like... Our dorm RA was the...
Oh, he was the
my
actual
floor
guy?
RA. He was the actual, like, dress up guy. Like, we have a real bulldog, but there's also, like, a guy who dressed up. In
Yeah, yeah. Dressed up as like a costume bulldog. What? No! We gotta take that guy off the fucking ghost.
Oh my god, dude, I just got rocketed. I'm getting destroyed out here.
I got him off of it.
Good, because I had 5 deaths.
Yep, I was bad. I mean, I can't see shit, but... Oh, there it goes. The ghost should be respawning. I'm going after it if I can get to it.
That's 7 sniper inbound.
Everything absolutely.
Dropped.
That's 7 sniper.
How much?
This gives us an edge.
Yeah, one's coming to you. Put some fire down on him. Oh my god, where are you, Greg?
I'm dead. The grenade. He got me.
Now they're gonna take the fucking ghost. Well, I mean, the guys with us are suck, dude. They suck. They're gonna take the ghost. I was trying to get the ghost. I was camping the ghost, waiting for it to reappear.
Oh my god, dude, what is happening? What? How is that guy doing that? 14 kills just...
He had the ghost. That's why he had all those kills originally.
M41 spanker inbound.
I'm gonna fucking
I don't even know if this thing
spanker.
just killed me. I had so much
Oh my god, those throws. They got the ghost, though. No, they don't. Well, they did, but I took him off the ghost, so I killed myself with it. But that thing is fucked. Where'd you go, Greg? You were standing next to me.
Yeah.
Okay, up in
I'm
the
here.
air. Did you take the ghost? Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dying. I'm gonna die. I can't. I just like. I'm literally running on the map only because I know where these places are. I cannot. And they're like hit. That guy's fucked. guys good? Oh my god, what? I can't see. So try this.
This is ridiculous.
Run back to Halo. Let's see if it fixes anything. Nope. Shit is so fucked up right now. I'd give him 1-1. I have 4 kills and 11 deaths. I mean, I can't see, dude. It's abs.
No way, dude. I cannot.
I'm fucking throwing things into walls because I can't see.
You get more kills than I do, and you can't even see.
I mean, you gotta see what's going on my screen right now. Like, I can see through a wall, though. Oh my god, I think I can, it's almost like I have wall hacks on. But you can tell, I clearly don't, because I'm not. What a fucking shot. He's in the middle, kill him, there you go. There's no way if we catch up, but we can maybe make this not an absolute slaughter. Still pretty slaughtery, but... Oh, no way! He came up with rockets? Dude, this got 25 before they got 50. They didn't get a spectacular. Did they get a spectacular? Yep. Well, Greg, I'm gonna close this game and restart. It's okay with you?
Yep.
What the fuck's happening there? Now Discord did that thing again. Wow. Windows really broke itself, huh? Let's go there. Let's relaunch Halo. But I am printing that thing again. Can I have all the plastic prototypes, Greg? White line, but the light line's pretty quick. Come at 75%. White lines go away. You blow them up your nose. Have you ever done cocaine, Greg?
No. It's like one of the only things I haven't done, but no. I was just thinking the other day about, like, somebody was asking me something, and I was like, oh my god, these people have no idea that I've, like, eaten mushrooms, taken acid, like, you know, I've just done,
Yes.
not like crazy drugs, but I mean, I've done a lot of shit, like, I mean,
Yeah. Yep.
and I'm like, they're just saying some shit, and I'm just like, huh?
You're like, what is that? Like Ryan talking about someone smoking hash.
It's like I was talking to Scott, and Scott was like talking about how, like, in high school, like, people don't understand, like, being like high on THC, that was just like our baseline.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, like that
was like the
normal,
wake up and hopefully be high and then go through the day and then be high. And then...
Right, and then you did that until it was dark outside so you could drink again.
Yep. Unless there was no party going on, in which case you just would just get high, or at the end
Like
of the
during the
night,
week,
then
yeah,
it would be
you
like,
just
oh, let's
get
go
high.
for let's go get in the car and just drive aimlessly.
Right.
Nowadays, like, could you imagine putting gas in the car just to have your kids drive
No.
aimlessly?
No.
I would like get on fucking 355 and just drive to like wherever, and then turn around and come back. What the fuck?
Yep.
We just get so high, listen to music, keep it out. Like, okay,
I can remember doing that. I can remember sometimes being so I'm not even.
You
so,
should
well,
probably
just
turn
so
around.
baked, too.
Oh fuck!
Just being so fucking baked and driving, or you driving.
Yeah, like not like baked to the point where we're impaired driving, but just fucking enjoy. That's like what we did, you know, or just cruise around the Glen Ellen streets and being like, we're just cruising on every back street, non-major street way to avoid the police. But if there was some destination to get there, you'd fucking be like, all right, well, I'm going to take this route, then this road, then this road, then this road, so I don't have to go on any street where the cops will be hanging out.
And a couple times we were so dumb. Like we'd like park like by Nicky highways and just like go in that forest, like as if they don't know people do that.
I don't know if that's dumb. You see something like dumb? There was people like fucking take their dogs for walks through there or whatnot.
In college, I was in this forest smoking weed when I first got to Butler. Basically, some cops came out of nowhere, and I just fucking. We didn't have any weed on me, but I had the bowl on me, and I just fucking chucked it as far as I could. And
Did they see it?
they didn't see it or say anything about it. They like looked around and were like, "Hey, is there nothing?" So, like, oh, you shouldn't be here. We're like, oh, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. We're just fucking walking around. We don't know where we're going. It was like literally like one of the third days and stuff.
Yeah, they were like, it's after dusk, and you were like, oh, well, we're new to college. Just fucking. We just showed up. Sorry. Suck on a dick,
Then
bitch.
for some reason, then one night, Deirdre and I just took a bunch of mushrooms and walked around campus all night, like acting like fucking idiots.
Yeah, it could have been. Look at this fucking
People
guy's
were like-
outfit. What the fuck?
People literally were like, God, you Glenmore West people are crazy. Me and Deirdre
Did
were
they
like,
know
"Ah,
that you were
yeah."
on acid or on mushrooms or whatever?
Yeah,
They did.
yeah. Because everybody else.
Are we
was
supposed to
like,
take this on? What game is this? Oh no, this is.
I don't know.
I've got
It was-
overshield.
Refueled again. Whatever they pick for us.
What? How did you guys die there? Why was there a guy on a fucking turret there? Is it just us? What's going on? Alright, I'm up here. I have this fucking sniper rifle.
Oh, I was about to go to the ghost and I got fucking rocketed with a sniper.
Oh my god, I was reloading and I saw that guy coming. The invisible guy's on my body. Watch out, Buns. Behind you. Oh, you're dead. Pay attention, maybe. Why don't you help me over there, buddy? Oh my god. These guys are so bad, Greg.
Power equipment's coming up.
Are they coming?
I heard somebody though.
Power equipment.
Behind us, behind us, behind us. Fuck, he was there somewhere. I don't know where he was. He was either up the stairs or to the door.
No,
Just
it's
got
tacos.
blasted.
Oh, dude.
I mean, I don't know why we didn't just let me have the fucking ghost from the beginning and we would have just dominated, but some asshole had to take it. This guy's on me right here. Throw some grenades on them.
Threw a couple fucking.
That guy's dead. Finish him unsafe. Oh my god, you're so bad.
Every fucking time this guy throws that fucking thing at my head.
God, nobody's fucking helping me. How can I be fighting that many people for that long by myself? Where they at?
You got him off the ghost at least.
Yep. I'm like, I just fucking killed a lot right there.
Our equipment on the field.
A lot of people just got fucked up. I'm going after Overshield. I'm going after Overshield. You got that, Greg? Okay, well, okay. Alright. Greg's got the Overshield. I'm gonna go get the sniper.
I'm gonna get killed anyway. The guy's got the ghost on me.
God!
Sorry, I didn't even know that the thing was. I just ran right over.
Ghost is just fucking everything up. Stop running into the ghost, please. God damn it, can anyone fucking help anywhere? Holy fuck!
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, we're just getting absolutely beat around. None of us are together ever. Got him off that fucking ghost. There's no way he's doing that again. Double kill. Who's the last one? There we go. Help me. Mid, help. Mid.
Power items on the field.
Got one. Sneak attack. Sneak king.
Now doesn't begin to sum it up for us.
Is the game moving fast for you right now? Like extra fast?
No,
Is the game moving extra fast for you guys?
it's normal.
No way. There's no way. This game is moving at like 10 times. It's like moving at 3 times speed or something. I mean, everything that I'm doing, dude, there's no way you gotta watch my... Dude, it's what? This is not normal speed. This is weird as fuck, dude. The overshield was on me.
Available. Ah, thank heavens. A
Where they at?
weapon.
There's two in that bubble.
Enemy team nearing victory.
Ah, got one, but then I got fucked up.
Power equipment's coming up. Power equipment available.
Can anyone help me mid or no? And
I can't. I just died too much. I was sad.
well, our teammates didn't stick with us at all. And then no one follows that up. Like, what the fuck? If there's a guy that hurt, he's right there, Greg. Someone else should have finished that before that, though. I don't understand. Like, how can my teammates be nowhere all the time? Double kill.
God damn it.
Where they at? We got a guy in the ghost at least. Here's available.
Enemies claimed one of our vehicles.
On you, Greg. I got him.
Yeah. No, I had to run it.
Where they at?
Come on. Oh. That scared me. Oh shit, I'm frozen. Oh, wait. I'm frozen.
I'm on a killing spree
Killing
now.
nice.
I have one rocket
Yeah, we
left.
got 5 more. We can kill.
I can't believe we just made this comeback. I have one. I am on a killing spree. I have one rocket left. I killed myself. Fuck! I killed that guy and I killed myself. Fucked up by just not giving him back smack and keeping that rocket.
Ah, shoot. Ah, I was the last one. I'm an idiot.
No, we came. I mean, I at least put up as many kills as I had deaths. Wasn't the greatest.
Not me, but at least I wasn't the worst on the team.
I'm gonna go check on that print real quick. Greg, you can start it. Start the next one if you want. Greg?
Yep, I did.
Oh, okay.
When I just did. Jesus.
Capture the flag. Capture the flag.
Enemy flag carrier revealed. I see him! The enemy carrier!
Enemy captured your flag.
What? In the flying fuck? I fucking killed him.
I wasn't there.
Oh well, that might be part of it.
Yeah, that's part of it. That's I was trying to get something else done. Sorry. Moving now. I popped that guy. Come my way, come my way, come my way. I'm covering you. He did not come my way.
They have our spike. Fuck you, oh, I couldn't tell you were even red.
Cover me, cover me.
The flag's ours? Oh no.
On me, on my body, on my body. There you go, finish him. There you go, Greg. Back off to the flag, back off to the flag. Keep that flag moving or it's gonna get returned.
Overshield inbound.
Alright, I'm gonna go get their flag.
I have it.
Enemy flag carrier spotted.
Yeah, that's what overshield does for you, bitch. Don't fucking run into someone with overshield and think that you can watch this. What? What? Someone finish him! Are you fucking kidding me? How did he win that fight? How's there three of them on? There's three of them on their site. Then you guys cannot give up that flag. There's no way you can let one person take that flag.
I've been having it, and now they're gonna they're gonna bring their flag back.
Why? What do you mean? You got beat by one guy?
Yeah, one guy against me and one guy. That one guy beat me, 1-on-1.
Well, where's the rest of our team?
I have no idea. I'm holding the flag down.
Because there was three guys at their base. Took one from the grave.
They have our flag. Not good.
Where are they going with it?
That's my grenades and say.
Our team is bad.
The enemy carrier has revealed.
I'm gonna move their flag just so that they can. Our team is bad, dude. I can see them just like absolutely.
Way to paint a target on our back, Spartan. Over shield inbound. Enemy flag carrier revealed.
Enemy flag.
I scored.
Watch out, there's another one. Watch out. Good job, yeah. You got it just before. Good shit.
That guy's dead. I'm gonna go kill this guy over here to the left. Oh, what? That guy, someone got me from a fucking. They're pushing our flag. They're pushing our flag. We can score here. We can score here.
Did that motherfucker.
How did I just get middle? For fuck's sake! There's 2 more coming to you.
Enemy flag carrier spotted.
Fucking way.
No fucking way.
I fucking killed them on the way in.
I suck, dick.
I finished the guy with you, but I had to give up the flag to do it. They're returning the flag. Oh my god. Where's our teammates at? Where's our fucking teammates at? You guys just let them run right by you. And then take our flag.
Over shield inbound. Over shield available.
It won't let me grab it. It won't let me. What the fuck is going on? Why won't it let me pick the flag back up? What the fuck? I went back and forth through the flag 4 times and it wouldn't let me grab it.
I returned it. I returned our flag. I returned our flag.
Well, our guys should have our flag. Should have their flag. Or what the fuck? You guys still don't. Oh my god, I tried. Like, I don't get why. If the flag is open, keep it fucking moving. Just grab it and sacrifice your life. But move it before they fucking return it. All you gotta do is tap it. If you pick it up, then that thing all resets. If it resets,
It was 2 on 1. I don't understand why no one.
There's, our teammates are like, I'm not with us or something. Or there's. I don't think they're ever. I haven't ever been with our teammates. I've protected them while they were carrying the flag a bunch of times. That's it. But see how I moved the flag at least so they couldn't return it, and then we can maybe get another grenade on that. Oh my god, you're so bad! They're about to score. Yep. They're gonna score. Yep, they score.
Dude.
Of course. Of course they score. Why would they not score? Because you guys don't know how to fucking stop them.
We're standing there trying to kill him, and nobody's doing anything but yelling at us.
I don't know. I keep grabbing your. Oh my god. And then getting triple teamed. It's over. Unless we can escort this guy back. No way did that guy just die with the flag there. How did you die there, bro? Oh my god, then I'm dying. Yes, then that's over. They just returned it. It's over. You guys are absolutely the worst. How did I leave the guy for 1 second he's running with no one behind him to fucking and he dies.
He dead. I didn't let him get it, but somebody's got to return it.
Well, they're about to.
I just killed him. Get it. Somebody return it.
I'm trying. They're on my ass. I did return it on their fucking goal line stand right there, buddy. I mean, I brought it as far as I fucking could. It's back there while I'm getting slapped in the back and nobody's covering me.
I was helping. I'm trying.
Try and grab it and throw it up in the air so it goes like in front of you. Yep, I got your back. I got your back. I got my back. Score, score, score. There we go.
God, Overshield, pussy bitch. Fight me like a man.
Got him. Return it, return it, return it.
I am.
Escort him. Score. Oh my god, we got 4-4. We can get this. We can do this. Kill that fucking guy! There's 3 of them! Holy fuck! I killed 2 of them. There's one guy with overshield that I'm shooting from behind the flag carrier. Why are they letting him run by him? The other guys.
They're about to get it back. They got it back.
No, no way. You guys didn't return it.
I couldn't.
Behind you, just return. Just return. Sacrifice yourself to return. Nice.
One minute, maybe.
I'm camping our flag.
Bitch! If I would have killed him, I could have got their flag.
You said I got them on our flag.
No way.
Inbound.
Watch out.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
I can't believe we actually did that, though. I don't care. I'm happy with the tie right there, honestly, because we were getting just... Whoa, oh, whoa.
Whoa. But hey,
Okay.
dude, we fucking battled, dude.
Yeah.
We fucking
Yeah,
battled.
we came back after all that. I got the overshield. I got the overshield. I'm going after their spike. Nice. Pick it and go! Pick it up and go! Go, Greg!
I didn't know who was doing what.
Pick it up and go! Go! Right to your right! Come on! What are you doing? I'm sacrificing myself for you.
I'm going.
I killed him! You got this! Score! What are you doing? Yes! Holy fuck! That was all the yes, dude! That's what we do. Wow. Greg got some touchdown. Wow. I fucking went straight to that overshield, and when I had that overshield, I'm like, if I can get to this fucking flag, I came up behind the guy, smacked him, took the flag,
I can't
had the
believe
overshield,
it
went
on
running
that.
with it. I'm getting shot from behind, but I'm like, I have full overshield. He ran through the entire clip, took me down. I still had a tiny little bit of yellow. So I had a whole nother shield. I ducked to the right. Boom, I knew I was gone right there. And then I saw their guy coming off with the flag. So I said, I'm dumping the flag, and I'm killing their guy with our flag right there. Holy fuck. And then I killed that guy, and then both flags were sitting right there. Oh, my God.
No, I at first I was like,
I was like, please go get the flag and go, because I'm going to return this flag. Oh, the return was probably almost more important at that point. Because then they would have to have battled to return their flag. We had men there. I can't believe we just came back,
I
dude.
can't believe that either.
I was getting pissed off at everyone. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you people?
We came back. Alright, now what? Let's go to FIFA. It's already fucking.
Alright, that's cool. Because then
2
I can go
a.m.
play my I'll play without you when I go to Apex because I'm running some benchmarks right now.
It's fine. It's already fucking late.
Yep, I got you. Because I was slept also. I slept in, and then I watched Baby Reindeer. Man, it's fucked up. You gotta watch it. It's fucked up. I'm like, kind of like, dude, what you did that to yourself, kind of, buddy. And I think now it's like I'm like, you guys are both mentally ill, and you're both. I think you exaggerated your side, and like the lady exaggerated her side. You're both really fucked up, and like when you see the actual rest of the story, you're like, oh yeah, clearly you're disturbed. No wonder that you found someone who was also absolutely mentally ill. Like, it's not a surprise how this actually played out like this. It's volatile, fucking. Now the one lady's trying to sue him and Netflix.
Of course. And they look bad, then they're like, fuck.
Well, because he supposedly tried to make her anonymous, but then they found her.
Oh.
You know, it's like, hey, you're this dude stalking, and she's like, I actually wasn't even stalking that guy. He was fucking the stalker of me. Look at he's fucking writing stories about me still. Blah, blah, blah. But like when you see this girl, I'm like, Either like I don't know how they draw this actress, but dude, it's like vomit inducing. But his whole situation seems really fucked up if you think about the whole situation as a whole. So you're like, clearly, sir, if you think you have it all together, you're fucked up. You don't know what the fuck's going on.
My pants, my sweatpants, my favorite sweatpants. They just got a little hole. You know, once it starts.
No, all you can stop it though. Here's what you do, Greg.
I'm gonna patch it up, maybe.
I was like, the next time you're at Walmart, you go to their fucking weird ass fabric section, and then they should have some iron-on patches that you can get. Or have them in like, or you can just go to actually just get on Amazon, put like fucking iron-on patch, and you get like denim patches, you get whatever, and you probably there maybe would be a sweatpants one, but if not, just put like a denim patch on it, and fucking not gonna tear out anymore as long as you put it like wide enough to where you cover outside of the hole a bunch to where the hole you're like if it's you gotta rip past where that whole part is, you just get it to there. So you gotta like kind of like patch it a little bit past. Like if it's a dime size hole, you probably want at least a quarter size patch. Oh, what's going on? Oh, maybe this is plugged in. Yep. Oh shit! I did that again. I use my little keyboard USB area. That's what I have for my. That's what I plug my. Like my keyboard has a hub in it. So like coming off of the keyboard, it has two USBs. One carries the keyboard data, and one carries the hub data. So I use that for my controller hub for my controller most of the time. The controller USB cable. It's just easier to have it sitting right in front of my, you know what I mean? It comes right off the keyboard and comes out. Rather than trying to run it to the fucking back of my motherboard or some shit. Theoretically, I have a hub in my monitor too, but I never really use that. I have that plugged into my Elgato Stream Deck. But then I use that. It's easier for me to just use that to plug USBs into, or to plug like thumbsticks into, you know, like little fucking. So that's where I was transferring the 3D printing files. I plug that shit right into the front of the keyboard, but then I pull it out, but then I forget to pull the fucking cord back in from my controller. Alright, online friendies. Recent opponents, current season. Greg was... You were England? No, you were at Manchester City. Okay, Greg. I'm gonna invite you.
Pussy, I'm gonna kill you.
No, you're not. Jim.
Mm. You got it ready up again.
Hold on 1 second, Greg. Can you hear me? Hold on 1 second, Greg. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Greg?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Sorry.
But you gotta hit ready again.
Yeah, I know.
just,
I know. I understood that.
That's right, I understand.
Okay, Greg, sorry. What's weird is that fucking print looks like it's almost done, but it's still got like an hour and 39 minutes to go. It's so simple, but like. Okay, I'll do this to you. Yeah, good luck to you, Greg. Good night. Have a good time. While I'm fucking you up with my football skill, I'm gonna win this match right now. Oh, he's going red, fellas. He's going red. What a bitch. Okay. Ooh. Game plans. Why can't I see my substitutions? Oh, there we go. There we go. What do I got here? Why would you put him there? Yeah, okay. Got our center back. We got our boom for boom. Yep, okay. We can work with that. Let's go, Greg. Oh my god. Oh my god, no. Crossbar right back to me and misses wide left.
I hit a rip!
Hello and welcome to the Etihad Stadium.
That might be
I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. I'm always delighted to be able to say that this is a title decider. The issue will be settled once and for
Stuart
all.
Robson.
It is Manchester City taking on Liverpool.
Well, Derek, the winner takes all here today. Glory for the winners, heartbreak for the losers, and I'm sure a lot of drama along the way. I'm really looking forward to this. Derek, the winner takes all here today. Glory for the winners.
And so the starting 11
wow,
for
you
Manchester
got to
City.
that.
Ederson stands between the posts.
Take
John
it.
Stones
That's
starts
great.
with
See,
Kyle
bitch.
Walker as fullbacks. And the main threat in attack today should be Erling Haaland. Producing the starting players for Manchester City. Ederson gets the nod in goal. Jota. Stones plays with Kyle Walker. Salah. The defender doing his job.
No!
Penalty.
That's unbelievable. All he did was take the ball out.
Well, no card handed out, but quite a few upset players out there, Stuart.
Well, he's made a genuine attempt to play the ball, so penalty yes, yellow card no.
A goal! Accurate!
It's unbelievable. Like I took the ball, I kicked the ball away from him, and then he follows up and puts the body on him, and so then they give a penalty. So baloney.
Well, as you can see, the keeper just stands still, and the ball's hit down the side of him. It's a strange one in the end.
That's how
City get the match restarted. Can they come up with an equaliser having conceded? Done by that concession. And Thiago looking very positive on the ball here. Well, it came to nothing in the end.
That's
Space for them here on the flank.
oh.
Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. And he's broken free. Oh, incredible save. And he snuffed out any sign of danger.
That is not what
Alexander Arnold.
should have happened there.
Alexander Arnold. And options in the centre.
Go get it. What are you doing?
Effort, that one, and far too close to the goalkeeper. Phil Foden. Erling Haaland.
What the fuck was
Superb
that?
defensive judgment to end the attack.
Fuck me.
Oh, in with a chance.
What do you take so long for?
And a time for cool heads. Andrew Robertson. Options in the middle. Salah. And no way through. Salah.
Oh.
Well, we really
What were you
have to call
doing?
that a squandered
I thought I didn't
opportunity.
really mean to. I thought he was going to kick it a lot harder than that. But I hit Y instead of a regular pass, you know. But
Stones. Well, that's
What?
how to keep the opposition at bay.
Fuck.
what? How does that pass not get through? You suck.
Might be able to get in behind the defence. Can he put it
How do you
in?
turn that over? See, that's what the problem. Why is those passes so pussy in there?
Of having a party.
Well, what a time to fall apart. They've completely lost their discipline
Fuck
here.
Man City. What?
Why did he kick it back to him like that?
Well here. He's in the right place.
He didn't clear it. He just.
That's a good goal.
So on the way again, and a 2-0 advantage here.
What are you
Tiny
doing?
tackle.
What is happening right now?
Out for a Liverpool throw.
As the stats show us,
What's
they've
going on?
most of the play, and as a result, have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy
What
to
the
watch.
fuck?
Right
That
at
wasn't
the
where I
finish of the
passed
play.
it. There's something going on with this game, dude. The fuck is going on?
Henderson.
This is
they've
not
lost
where I
possession of
passed
the
it.
ball. Oh, that's a really
Oh
good
no.
one. Will he finish? Save, but still a chance. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Fuck. It's about time.
This is over here crying as he's fucking scoring.
Oh, game was on. It's acting goofy.
Well, here it is again. and
I
feel
only
a bit
scored
sorry
'cause I
for
got a
the
fucking
goalkeeper.
rebound.
He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
We're back underway as we reflect on the goal that's made it 2-1 now. Henderson. Salah.
How do you step in front of him
Teammates to
like
play
that?
it to. Really vital interception here.
Where's that pass to?
Thiago.
Where did that go?
Surely. The save
No!
is a good one.
This is bullshit, dude. It's not even pushing to the right people. It's not passing the ball to the people I try to pass it to. Something is going on.
And he's fired over the corner. And too close to the goalkeeper to really pose a threat. Too easy. Silva.
Why are your passes so bad, bro?
Gakpo.
Oh! You bastard.
Well, moving towards the end of the first half, and City chasing the game here. Stuart.
Oh, what a chance this is, Derek.
How do you not put that in?
No, what are you doing?
How do I not put that in, dude?
This is looking threatening. Erling Haaland. There is the equaliser, and the title race takes yet another compelling twist.
Well, that puts a spanner in the works. They've got to refocus here. Well, here you can see it again.
That move, that little inside step, and then that's what opened the pass because you thought I was passing there.
Oh,
I
now the
inside.
game's working. Oh,
It wasn't
now the
working.
game works
It's still not
fine.
working. It wasn't working fine, but I was able to overcome, kind of like with Halo when it was all broken. I still kind of know what I'm doing, but kind of like you're working with what you got. Because this team should have been. Oh.
God damn.
Look, this team should not be keeping this close. They should be blowing you out at this point. But things ain't working out with the controller that I'm using.
Can he deliver it with accuracy?
No way.
Well, just the kind of save every goalkeeper would expect to make. Rodri. On to Silva.
Yep, that's how the pass.
And now Stones. De Bruyne. Textbook
Come
defending
on, De
inside the box.
Bruyne.
And so the first 45 minutes of
Going back even. Going back to even. Let's go. Let's fucking go.
And Stuart, that's exactly what he's doing here.
Well, I really liked his first half display. He was certainly the most influential player.
Oh, I should open Restream. Let's see how many people have chatted so far.
Oh, this guy thinks the next goal is going to be key in the tie game. You fucking
Hey, he knows what he's talking about.
10 shots. Jesus. Get yourself more expected goal. That's weird.
I should be out playing, you see. They expected 4 goals on me. I have to look at this team. All right, I'm ready. We got this now. Just shuffle a little bit around. We're gonna make some moves. We're gonna make it happen. Greg's gonna take it. There's no lubrication. Stuffing balls up his asshole right now. Let's go. Let's go. We're going to open this up right from the start.
Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in the second half.
Here you go with that, buddy.
Yeah, right. I'm sure he backwards steals it.
He didn't backward steal it. He backward passed. Oh, come on now.
Difficult to stop him. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Thiago. Alexander-Arnold. Still passing it around. Now with Thiago.
I can't get a lane to get a shot off.
Holland. Counter-attacking, very much an option.
Oh, I almost.
So many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them.
I knew I was going to give it right away.
Foden. Can he put them ahead? Didn't fool the keeper.
What a fucking play. You he popped the ball over you.
Frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
Next to me, but
And De Bruyne firing it over.
It's like that was the ball, though.
oh, I whiffed.
Wonderful chance.
Oh my God. What, is that off you? What? What even offsides? What was it offsides? On the shot? On the shot is it offsides? Because there was not offsides on that shot. And there was not offsides on the pass. So what are you saying? There was offsides after the shot? On a fucking rebound? That wasn't me? That was because it came off your fucking goalie? What the fuck is this game? This game is broken, bro.
You just wonder if the coach will be looking at that and how they can tighten up at the back, as it's been chance after chance right now.
Fuck, I should have took one more dribble.
By the keeper.
Well, that's a really good recovery. He had to be smart there.
Erling Haaland.
Oh my God, you did not, Holland.
30 minutes left for play.
Okay, we're good.
Fabinho. Gakpo. Oh, this is looking promising.
Oh my God! That went outside. That went off the thing into my goalie's hands. He almost biffed it, and it went wide. Holy fuck!
So
Off the post after the crossbar, after my hand.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Now sending it in.
that's
The
a
result
good
from the set
defensive
piece they were
play.
looking for. Trying to really get at the opposition here. In towards Salah.
Go get it.
Well, able to survive.
Holy
Push
moly,
him.
you can see it.
Push him now.
De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Foden.
Oh, what?
Cleared away comprehensively.
Nice. Go to that.
And making headway.
What? What was that?
Well, the counter chance looks very real. Defenders need to cover. Henderson. Here's Fabinho. Oh, he's through here.
God damn it!
High-level goalkeeping.
Fuck!
Well, that's a fantastic
Oh
save.
my.
So fucking lucky. I've been fucking that. Fuck!
I came out. I said, oh shit, I fucked up. Then I recovered with the goalie. Let's play this out.
And now the delivery.
What the fuck was that? Oh no!
Oh, fine stop.
God damn it! How the fuck?
Let's go with him. Oh, there's a penalty!
Whoa!
What? Maybe that was a penalty. They didn't call that.
The press was on.
They didn't call that. Fuck you then. I'm gonna go with this guy then.
Mahrez. Can he put them in front?
What the fuck?
But the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, we have
Go to that ball.
but surely he should have scored there. That's a big,
Go
big
to the
chance.
ball. He's offside.
Forward, trying to catch them out. Salah. In possession to give them the lead.
Oh my
Clearly
God.
in the mood to make it a double, but goalkeeping.
Fucking fuck! You have so many fucking goals.
Oh my God, I got it off in time.
Fine goalkeeping.
Well, he's playing really well today. That was another decent attempt.
Well, they are committed to making
Good
a
luck with that,
here.
group, Greg.
Going to the bench.
You did a 3 change, I did a 5 change. I gotta go get this now.
Can he deliver it with accuracy?
Oh!
Sadly, too straight to worry the goalkeeper that time.
What a play.
Riyad Mahrez. And a goal at this stage could be decisive. Is it in the cards for them to score a late winner? Gundogan. This looks more than decent. Now veering in field.
Oh my god, I just try to do too much.
Well, I'm sure they're conscious of the time situation, and remember, they do require maximum points from this game if they have designs on the title.
Well, you can see the manager checking his watch furiously. He knows they need to show a little more urgency here.
Salah. Well, they've given him too much space.
What?
Take the lead here.
God damn
He's been
it!
foiled. How pivotal could that be at this stage of the game?
Well, it was a good save, but that was the chance to win the game there. That could be their last opportunity.
It's unbelievable how many times I've had a chance.
What just happened there?
Level it is. Closing moments here. Can Liverpool find
What just happened? What just happened?
body in the way?
What the fuck is happening? Oh my god, it just froze on, dude. It just like skipped. It went. What the fuck?
So 2 minutes of
Oh, your goalie just saved it again and saved your fucking life.
Yeah, but I can't. I couldn't play. I can't play.
Why?
It was fucking stopping, and then it's going a million miles an hour, and then what? I don't even see what's happening.
How about the cross? Cross blocked. Excellent defending following the cross.
God
The
damn
final
it.
whistle, and they cannot
Holy
be
fuck! I just got out of that by the skin of my
throughout the course of the
feet.
season.
Even
And guess
before that, I
what? The
fucking
two
dominated the
teams
second
will
half. I
share
just
the
couldn't
title.
fucking
We
score.
knew it was going to be close, and that's how it proved to be. Both
I didn't think you had a shot in the second half. Fuck me. No, look at that. 19 fucking shots to 9. Fuck me.
Well, what is this thing now?
Yeah,
7-7 draw.
yeah, we tied.
Another fucking tie. 0 goal differential. That's why. Get that lucky ass 5-goal game.
You had a lucky ass 4-goal game, motherfucker.
That was skill.
Bitch. Alright, I'm getting off.
Okay, Greg, I'm gonna play some Apex Legends, I guess.
Alright, well, get yourself a.
I'll go get a couple wins here in the Apex Legends game.
Get an old Apex win.
I'm fucking loving it, Greg. I love the game, but then I don't like it, but then I do like it. But when I get douchebag teammates, then I fucking stop liking it. I'm like, dude, people always complain that I live and they die. Just complain like, oh, why don't you run in there and fight them? Because I saw you guys just get absolutely demolished. So I said, let me run away and try and craft these fuckers and then take us down to like 2nd or 3rd place and at least get points rather than losing 50 points or however many because you guys are dumbasses and want to drop hot all the time. You know what I mean?
Yep, I do.
All right, Greg. Well, I guess I'll go watch the YouTubes while you
All right, man.
go have a nap or whatever you're doing.
Yep.
Old man Greg can't even stay up anymore.
Whatever, it's fucking
I'm
2:30.
fucking with you.
Alright, later.
Let's see it.
You and me. Let's take this win.
I've seen the future. Now I just need to get there.
We go head first down the slide.
You just like push yourself?
Yes, yes. You kind of like wiggle your way into it, and then
What if I start slow?
you just go slow
Will it,
too.
like, it'll push
It'll
you
do it
through?
for you, yes, with the beautiful current of the water. And
Will I
then
get water up my nose?
maybe you should plug your nose in case. Perhaps there will be a little bit of
I'm the jump master.
water in nose.
Okay.
And then you'll just slide away and it'll be perfect.
Feel my heart.
I know. It's so exciting.
Feel my heart. It's racing.
Oh my god, it is. Wait, look.
jump master. Not my first launch, though I usually... Let's head in that direction, darlings. Numpty there. This could get interesting. Oh, classic human error, that one.
Alright, go 100. Go 100. This one's blowing my ass. Wait, I don't know how to turn anything off. I don't either. Just roll with it. I don't want to. It won't stop.
We're all inside the ring. Good.
Hey, I've never used the bidet. He's never used the bidet.
Shooting at me.
Best
The
cheap
battle
versus
happens
expensive
quick. Be
one
ready.
to see which cleans our bottles best.
And we got 3 price points. We've
Ready
got
up. Reckon we should head
$35 from Amazon,
Fire in the hole.
$50 for like a Japanese style one that dries at like
Perfect. I can't wait. Alright, so my first experience with a bidet, Matt. Are you a seasoned veteran? No, I've actually never used a bidet. I'm about to go to Europe. Did you use it? I don't know how sensitive the mics are, but I just ripped some big ass.
You guys let him get himself up? There is no way that you guys are gonna lose this fight.
That's doing nothing. Alright, go 100. Go 100.
Nah, there's another team third party.
Well, no, it's because as you were doing that, I made eye contact with that lady. Oh, she saw me do it? Well, she didn't, I don't think she cared, or she, like, looked. I definitely looked like I was about to do something. Yeah. And then, like, I was like, oh, I can't do this now. No. As soon as I looked at her. But if there was nothing there, I would have tried. Yeah. You know, I do that. I would have. But that's amazing. Yeah, I just. But I have proof that she did pay. Mm-hmm. I did purchase. I looked it up. No, you don't. No. Leslie, this is really gotta go back. Leslie might be a bad influence. I am a law, but no, it's okay. Really? You can't be a bad influence on me. You're younger than me. So if anything, I'm being a good influence on you. You are, Leslie. Except next time I come here, I'm still gonna jump it anyway. But think harder about it. Yes. So maybe I'll. You'll be like, maybe I should skin. Nah. Yeah. And then the chat will say, WWFD. What would we do? And then you're like, oh. Yes. And then you go back and skin. So. Yes. Leslie, do you pee in the pool? I have. Me too. Yeah, I have definitely done that, but not recently. But that's also because I just haven't gone in pools recently. But if you think if like you were in a pool, here, I'm not gonna. Oh hell no. Right. Are you? No. Here. I would never. I don't think. No, it depends on like if we're like. Emily, not in these pools. These don't even go to the ocean. I've been in the Pacific Ocean before, but that's one time, and I really had to go. Yeah. So bad.
So one thing we have been covering here for quite a while is the massive role in the US and really global economy of the behemoth Amazon. So we're lucky to be joined this morning by an author of a new book about that corporate giant. The title is The Everything War, Amazon's Ruthless Quest to Own the World and Remake Corporate Power. The author is Dana Mattioli. She's a Wall Street Journal Amazon reporter, and she joins us now. Dana, great to meet you and welcome.
Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. So tell us what is sort of the core thesis of the book.
Yeah, the book tracks Amazon's rise from this garage startup to really the most dominant force in corporate America, but the world writ large, its effects on the economy, job creation, competition, and how it's found itself in the center of this monopoly lawsuit because of the havoc it's wreaked across different industries. So it's an investigation to the company's business practices and the you know, the result of it having accumulated so much power.
One of the things that you go into, Dana, is about monopoly itself and the definition. I'm wondering if you could lay that out for from our audience, because I know it's a bit complicated, but what's the effect of that and how regulators are looking at the power of Amazon?
Yeah, so these antitrust laws were first derived in the Gilded Age to stop trusts like Standard Oil. And for years and years, decades, it was enforced to, you know, allow competition, to protect smaller rivals, to compete. There was a change in the way that it was enforced in the 1970s and 80s, where the lens shifted to looking at these laws and competition through its effect on prices and efficiency. So companies were more efficient. There was a standard of letting that happen. And we stopped defending, you know, David versus Goliath so vehemently. And that's sort of given rise to companies like Amazon. In the early days, in particular, it was known as the low-cost retailer. So as long as it was offering low prices for consumers, it was allowed to get away with lots of other types of behavior that would have been enforced in years past. And you see that throughout big tech, you know, with Google and Apple and Facebook as well.
Maybe lay off caffeine, huh?
So one of the things that you point to, an anecdote that you have in the story, just so people can get like a finer point on the type of behavior you're talking about, is how when Amazon decided they wanted to go into the food business and have a private label, their approach was just to hire up some former Trader Joe's execs and be like, give us everything you have about what their top items are, and we're just going to copy them, and that's what we're going to do. Just tell us about that anecdote and how that connects to their like typical business practices.
So in 2015, Amazon was launching this food brand called Wickedly Prime, and they wrote this paper internally to pitch it to management, and it said, we want to replicate the top 200 items at Trader Joe's. Problem was they didn't know what those items were, so they set out and hired this executive from Trader Joe's, didn't really tell her what she'd be working on, and her first week in Seattle, she stumbles across this very secretive conference room. It has brown paper covering the windows and the doors so no one could see inside, and she walks in and it's filled with boxes of Trader Joe's snacks, the exact area that she worked in at Trader Joe's. She starts getting alarmed, and from there her manager starts pressuring her to give any sorts of documents she had retained from her employment at Trader Joe's, even though she has an NDA and whatnot. She caves to the pressure. She gives them an Excel spreadsheet with the top items from Trader Joe's, the sales volume over the course of a week, but then he just keeps hounding her. He says, I want the margins data. He screams at her. She cries in the middle of Amazon's headquarters. And someone reported this to legal, so the people that were involved did get let go. But everyone I've spoken to has said this was so indicative of the pressure people at Amazon are under to perform. They need to improve their numbers. They need to hit their targets, because at the end of the year, the bottom 6% gets cut. And that has effects on the type of behavior that play out across the company. And this is like not an isolated incident by any means.
Right. Well, and in this instance, they didn't have access to the Trader Joe information, and it's not something that you can get publicly. So their approach was, all right, we're going to hire this person and we're just going to steal the information and then we're going to copy it. But in lots of cases, you know, they have this giant marketplace with lots of independent sellers. They can see exactly which products are selling really well and performing really well among their customers. They can replicate those products, and then they can use their own algorithm to make sure that when a shopper is looking for something like that product, it's not that original independent seller's product who gets pushed. It's their business line that gets pushed so that they get to reap the benefits of every aspect of this marketplace.
And they've been doing that for years. The book gets into details about how, first of all, Amazon has unprecedented access to data, not just from its sellers, but its rivals, its partners, that you see time and time again in really shocking ways. Amazon uses that information to undercut them and to reverse engineer their hits and claim it as their own. On the private label side, they were spying on their sellers, taking their data when, you know, about what's selling well, and then reverse engineering it in Shenzhen and just putting some of these sellers out of business. But we also saw that on the VC arm. You know, Amazon, because they're so big, they're this many tentacled octopus with such big market share everywhere. Founders come and pitch them on an acquisition or funding.
To me, I have shields.
So many of the people I spoke to came out of those meetings saying, was that a deal-making talk or was that corporate espionage?
Dana, so in the future, what do you expect now that Amazon is already, what is it, the second largest employer in the United States? Their power is only increasing. They are eventually going to brush up against actual legislative action or even the FTC. Where do you see the future going for Amazon?
So the FTC filed a lawsuit against Amazon saying that you're a monopoly. It will go to court in 2026, so that's still some time away from here. But what's kind of interesting to me is that they don't seem at all rattled. They, Andy Jassy, the CEO right now, has told his deputies that we could be a $10 trillion company. Their general counsel, a few weeks after this lawsuit was filed against Amazon, got on stage in All Hands and was asked about his outlook for the monopoly lawsuit, and he said, haters are going to hate, we're going to shake it off. So he just quoted, Taylor Swift, so they really don't seem fazed.
Or to have any shame about cringy comments like that. Dana, my last question for you is just to give the other side, there's a lot of people who love Amazon who are like, Amazon's amazing and they're super convenient, and guess what? They did amazing and they grew to such size because people really like what they had to offer, and it's super cool that I can get, my toilet paper delivered next day or whatever. And, something I saw you got questioned about before, you got a lot of independent sellers who may be in some small town in Kansas or wherever, and now they're able to reach this global marketplace. Isn't that glorious for them? So what's your response there?
I would say for consumers, we should be thinking about at what cost. So what was very telling to me is I went back to some of Amazon's earliest employees from the 1990s, the people that helped build this machine. They've become fabulously wealthy from their stock options at the time, right? I mean, they're living really well. And I've gone back to them to say, how do you feel about the company now? So many of them have canceled their Prime accounts. A lot of them avoid Amazon wherever they can. And some of them have even said, I feel like I helped build a monster. They have regrets about this. They worry about its impact on innovation, Main Street, the economy. I mean, if you look at just the jobs in retail, in 2018 there's a net loss of 700,000.
I'm looking at e-gaming bitch over
and then
here.
between 2001 and 2017, 500,000 department store jobs were.
You're down.
That's 18 times as many as the
I could have healed
Walmart
e-gaming if
give
you ever got up
right?
to me.
And that's just one of their tentacles. And when I speak to those CEOs, the mall retailer CEOs, the CEOs of the department stores, the other retailers, they point directly at Amazon.
Is he running to
Really
his
a lot to
death?
think
Did
about.
you get
I
killed by
recommend everybody
people?
go and buy the book. We'll have a link in the description. Thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, great to have you, Dana. Thank you.
Hey guys, if you like that video, go to breakingpoints.com, become a premium subscriber, and help us build the best independent media organization on the planet.
That's right. We're subscriber funded. We're building something new. We want to replace these failing mainstream media organizations.
So again, to subscribe, it's breakingpoints.com.
I'm down. No bueno.
Hi there, Internet. Welcome to Adventure is Nigh Behind the Scenes. That's right. My name is
Who
Jack
needs
Packer.
shields?
I am your
Here.
dungeon master here for Adventure is Nigh, and very special this week. I'm joined by Omar Ahmed.
Hey, it's me. I'm Omar Ahmed.
And then usually we have the players give a little
Oh, I
Fuck it,
play
Omar.
I play the producer of Adventure is Die.
Say that for me.
Omar, you're not on camera very often. You are
Charging shields.
behind the scenes guy. For those of you who don't know, Omar is a co-owner of Second Wind, a co-owner of Adventure is Nigh. He is our lead video editor. He's in charge of all of this video edits,
over there. Let's
as
get
far
on
as
that.
Second Wind is concerned. As far as Adventure is Nigh is concerned, he is the co-editor, character creator, art director, producer, co-writer most of the times too. But yes, if I am, I'm gonna consider myself the mother of Adventure is Nigh, and Omar.
I got shields back here.
Yeah, I guess that'll work.
You make all of the characters. Obviously, our players have input. I give you kind of ideas for creatures, but you design them all in the style.
The way I like to
Someone
think
just
about
got
it
revived behind us.
conceptualize the world, you explain the world, and
I like that. And so Omar is here joining me today, so we can run you through basically how I set up an encounter for Adventures 9. How I set up the map, how I get everything into Foundry VTT.
Foundry VTT?
Oh, you finally get to be in on the joke.
Like
I'm going to show you
package is
basically
coming
how I
in.
utilize
Big things
Foundry,
in that.
which is an incredibly powerful virtual tabletop that I only scratch the surface of
Now
for
that's an
Adventures 9 and for
upgrade.
my home games. I am going.
An invasion by China and using nuclear weapons early in a war against the United States. A recent leak of Russian secret documents has revealed Russian nuclear strategy and alarmed many at just how willing Putin is to use nuclear weapons. It's been widely known
You
that
guys want to
Russia
run
is
off
a
to the
failing
left and
power,
try and get
with
in,
the
or
war
what do you want
Ukraine
to do here?
exposing the rotten core of the Russian military. What's never
That's
before
where you
been
want to make
revealed,
it?
however, is
Think
that
we're gonna
Russia
do it?
was aware
We're
to
gonna
a
get hit
degree
from
of its own
behind.
weakness and just how quickly it would rely
Gonna
on
get
the
hit from
use
our
of
left
nuclear
side.
weapons to balance out this weakness. Officially, Russian nuclear policy for decades included a no first-use policy, meaning it would only use them to retaliate against another nuclear or weapon of mass destruction attack. Nuclear weapons would also be used if the existence of the Russian state itself was threatened. Then in 2020, Vladimir Putin did away with the no first-use policy and expanded Russia's nuclear policy to include retaliation for wide-scale conventional attacks that caused critical damage to the Russian Federation. In a sense, modern Russia has a policy of escalating to de-escalate, using a nuclear weapon even against massive conventional attacks in order to de-escalate the conflict on terms favorable to itself. What few outside the Kremlin knew, however, was just how low the threshold for Russia's use of nuclear weapons really was. The leak of classified Russian documents includes 29 secret Russian military files drawn up between 2008 and 2014, and despite being 10 years old by this point, analysts believe that they are still highly relevant, especially in light of Russia's abysmal performance in Ukraine. The documents detail the use of tactical nuclear weapons rather than larger strategic weapons meant for use on large military bases or cities. These battlefield nukes, as they're often known, are significantly lower in yield than strategic weapons and often have been dialed up or down as necessary. Even so, they're still very powerful weapons of mass destruction. During the Cold War, the Western Allies envisioned the use of tactical nuclear weapons as a means of stopping the massive hordes of Soviet-blocked armored vehicles that would come pouring into Western Germany in case of war. The Soviets likewise saw tactical nuclear weapons as a way of leveling the playing field against increasingly sophisticated Western technology. Today, Russia's ever-weakening position on the international stage has created a degree of desperation and self-awareness over just how non-competitive the Russian military is against its traditional rival, the United States of America. After Desert Storm, Soviet military planners were thrown into a panic. At the time, Iraq had one of the largest militaries in the world and an extremely robust Soviet-built air defense network. Watching it get picked apart over a matter of weeks, as well as the collapse of Iraqi forces in Soviet tanks and infantry fighting vehicles against superior American equipment, sent a shockwave through the Kremlin and immediately prompted the reworking of war plans in case of a confrontation against NATO. It was clear that the only way to stop an American armored thrust was with nuclear weapons. As Russia emerged from the wreckage of the Soviet collapse, the gap between itself, the U.S. and its allies only widened. The second U.S.-led invasion of Iraq once more sent alarm bells ringing off throughout the Kremlin. The American contingent of 130,000 initial troops was inside of Washington even considered to be suicidal against the numerically superior Iraqi army.
I mean, I understood this absolutely. What the fuck?
Overestimated the massive force multipliers that the U.S. had developed in just 10 years after Desert Storm. Up against an estimated 500,000 troops, 4,000 tanks, and 3,700 armored vehicles, the U.S. suffered just 139 killed and 551 wounded, versus Iraq's up to 45,000 KIA. Once more, the Kremlin realized it was completely and utterly outmatched by the U.S.'s far superior conventional power. To rectify this, the threshold for the use of nuclear weapons would have to be significantly lowered, or else the Russian Federation would swiftly collapse in the face of a NATO attack. But the leaked documents also show that it wasn't just the U.S. and its NATO allies that Russia was worried about, but also its very large and increasingly powerful southern neighbor in Asia. Even as Putin was attempting to forge closer ties with China, the secret leak of documents show that the Kremlin was increasingly paranoid about a Chinese invasion into Russia. Once more, nuclear weapons would be the first line of defense. And there's good reason for Russia to fear an attack by China. Despite seemingly warm relations between the two, before the war in Ukraine, Russia and China jointly declared a no-limits friendship. But when Russia invaded Ukraine just weeks later and began to lose badly, China was very quick to show that there were indeed firm limits in their friendship. On February 25th, 2022, China abstained from a UN Security Council vote denouncing the invasion. And again on March 2nd, the nation abstained from a General Assembly vote condemning Russian aggression and demanding the withdrawal of its troops. Since then, China has walked a fine line between not being alienated internationally by supporting Russia and ensuring the Russian war effort doesn't completely collapse into disaster. Even so, China has a vested interest in the Russian state itself collapsing. Emerging from its century of humiliation, China is now looking back in time and finding ways of addressing past wrongs against it by European powers. Between 1858 and 1860, the Russian Empire annexed vast swaths of Chinese territory by forcing treaties upon the weaker Chinese state. Initially, China refused to agree to the demands, but its loss of the Second Opium War forced it to affirm the Russian annexation of territories known as Outer Manchuria. This move cut China off from the Sea of Japan while opening up warm water ports for the Russian Federation, and the territory itself has proven to be resource-rich. China has not forgotten the humiliation of the treaties forced upon it. And in 2023, the official Chinese map-making agency released new maps with Chinese names for the annexed territories instead of the Russian ones. It's not just a matter of bluff and bluster, though. Russia's very grip on its Far East territory is weakening. The ethnic Russian population has been decreasing year over year, and an estimated 6 million Russians in the territory face nearly 40 million Chinese directly across the border. The Chinese investments in the region are rapidly outpacing Russian investments, a situation compounded by Russia's weakening budget and the exodus of Western capital from Russia. With no other choice, Russia was forced to attempt to replace European and American investments with Chinese money. Yet many in China are seeing this as an opportunity to renegotiate the territorial settlement of 1994 that officially ended sovereignty disputes between the two nations. As has been commonly put by Chinese commentators, why should Chinese money go to develop stolen Chinese land on behalf of Russia? The leaked documents show just how paranoid Russia has become over a Chinese incursion into the region. The documents included training materials for the Eastern Russian military district to fight off a Chinese invasion, with multiple different scenarios highlighted. For the various scenarios included in the documents, if the Russian military failed to defeat the initial invasion force, then local commanders were called to use tactical nuclear weapons against second-echelon Chinese forces in order to stop them in their tracks. What is unknown is if these nuclear strikes would take place once Chinese forces crossed the border or on Chinese soil itself, a difference which could dramatically escalate an exchange of tactical nuclear weapons into a full-scale strategic exchange. After the leaks of the documents, the Chinese Foreign Ministry denied that there were any tensions or hostilities between itself and Russia, stating, quote, "The Treaty of Good Neighborliness, Friendship, and Cooperation between China and Russia has legally established the concept of eternal friendship."
Kif got really attached to us, like a little bit.
Rinse, repeat. It's
What?
that simple.
I like how we're still talking to each other from like clips from a month ago.
Too attached? Like I think he's got a real tear.
She literally just messaged me yesterday. What she said? She said, "Stop messaging me. This is fucking annoying at this point. You are blocked, Dio."
There were tears. I scammed him. Great. Let me explain how I scammed him. And he deserved to be scammed. Okay. So we went on the very last night. We go to this sushi place.
I already told this story to you guys, but honestly, just I like listening to Foozly talk about me, so it's nice.
Everyone's talking about it this whole time. Oh, this one spot in Austin. You gotta go to this one spot. So we go to this one spot in Austin. We get there. I'm coming out of the water park with Emily. I'm like, literally, I get out of the water park. Stream if you guys saw that.
Yo, okay, so she said that she's gonna come here.
I heard you.
Apparently she's actually gonna come here.
Be
I need to figure out my
proud.
hair transplant
우리
shit.
팀 잘 만난 것 같아.
I need to figure my hair
Get ready,
She wants to
moving
come
up.
right after my hair. I can't wait for that. Dude, we have such good content happening. What the hell? What was last year? Did we do anything in 2023 besides the WoW meta? I feel like this year's been non-stop good shit. It's like been 2 years. No, the hair transplant not me.
I'm drenched in like water, like salt, water that leaves you feeling sticky. It's not water, you know, like what is on? Okay, so I'm like, Emily, I'm gonna go
Get
shower.
canceled again? That was fun content. Yeah, it was fun for my offline chat. I don't want to watch a 10-minute video. talked on me for 10 minutes.
Like, how about we all three got some extra supplies? And then Miz is like, well, they're gonna pick my card because like they always pick my card for roulette. And then
You know damn well I wanted my card to be picked. You know, because then she would talk about me more. You know, I honestly think I have a serious problem. Like, the fact that this is what I care about at 30 is an issue. This is some 4-year-old shit. This is,
45 seconds.
I need
Rings
to
close.
evolve. I'm honestly thinking about it, chat. What if I become a monk?
Let's reposition there.
I think I need to, like, this, like, it's like I'm 30.
You guys wanna
I'm
go into that
craving
fight?
attention by paying $700 for a meal. I think I need a reset. I think mentally, Ms. Kiff needs a reset. Like, I've had too many patches. Time for, like, a, let's back it down.
frogged.
Listen, I'm just
I don't
glad
think
that they're
that's a
talking
good
about
idea.
me, and it feels nice. And I'm glad that their chat's allowing. Things are good, chat. Like, life is honestly good. Everything is just fine. Like,
Why I can't wear
is this
headphones?
real?
To me, that's like it's like parachuting with one of the parachutes.
Oh my god, you wait, what? Mons, did you guys see that? Why that stuff? Dude, I loved this stream, by the way. I loved this stream. I loved this stream. This was so much fun. I loved hanging out with them. This was like probably my favorite stream of the year. Is that weird to say? This was probably my favorite stream of the year. I love hanging out with them. I wish they were here. I really wish we could meet up in Arizona. I love hanging out with them. And I asked them, I said, hey, are we gonna hang out again? They said, absolutely fucking. So, we gotta just do what we've been doing.
There's a care package coming.
We gotta be doing what we're doing lately, chat, which is we gotta rewatch clips over here. But it was really fucking nice. I really like hanging out with them. I did ask, I said, can we play Monopoly when they get back? And they said, absolutely. I also, dude, last night, I could tell that they like me because I got invited to go get sushi with them late at night. And I was just about, Dave was waiting all day. He was so excited for his, I don't know if you guys are part of my Twitter community, which you should be if you're not. But Dave was so excited, he calls them now the Tall Guys, is his community. Where he was like, we're gonna go over to Rumble and we're gonna play Halo, and he was playing Halo, what was it, Combat Evolved? Like, who the fuck wants to watch, I told Dave, I said, no one wants to watch Halo Combat Evolved. Nobody. But Dave makes it fucking work somehow, and it's godlike. But anyway, so Dave's wanted to play Halo Combat Evolved all day. He went to the gym, he drank water, he wanted to play Halo Combat Evolved. Right as we're about to click the go live button, Foozly messages me. She's
They're
like, hey,
chasing
come
you?
to,
Oh shit.
I think it was
I'm
Soda
running,
or
I'm
something.
sorry.
And she's like, yeah, come here. We fucking...
Let's make it up to this
they're there.
tower if we can.
And it's
We got a
Ray,
little zip line to take
Kimmy,
down.
Extra Emily, and Foozly, and Dave. And we all sit down, and Foozly and them start ordering like everything you can possibly imagine on the menu. They're like, can I have this? Give me the hors d'oeuvres. Let's get this. They get everything. They get so much food that then I start eating their food because they can't eat it. Which I was eating. But they order so much shit. And this place is expensive as fuck. So, right as the waiter comes with the bill, Foozly's like, I got it. And she's like, listen, don't worry about it. I've got the bill. And then
I'm gonna die!
Now, I didn't want to pay for the bill whatsoever. So, what I did is I said, no. I did the classic thing that I do. I offered to pay. But all I wanted to do was drop my card. Because it sounds so good. So I went, whoops. Everybody around us looks around. And they see that my card just dropped. It sounded so strong. It's a heavy card. They knew we meant business. So I did that. And then Ray goes, wait, why don't you pay? Your card's so heavy.
Pop and smoke.
Now I didn't want to do that at all. So then Foozly convinces me and says, why don't we do credit card roulette with the guy who's the waiter? And I said, all right, fine. How bad could this bill be? So the guy looks at, we didn't have Dave, Kimmy, or Extra Emily do it because Extra Emily heard that we're doing credit card roulette and a literal tear went down her fucking face. And she's like, I have to spend money? Didn't want to do it. So it's me, Foosley, and Ray who are willing to do it. And we have our 3 credit cards. We go to the guy, and he goes, I told her to do credit card roulette. Instead, Foosley just shows him the 3 credit cards and goes, which one do you think's the nicest? Which the guy obviously sees mine and says, his is the nicest by far. And he grabs my fucking credit card. Chat, I ate a shrimp tempura roll and some water. The bill was $700.
No, they're
The
gonna
bill was
be right there.
$700. Ray ordered
run
2
away.
different $100 meals. She
Run.
didn't want to eat one of them
Go,
because it had
go.
the green sauce on it. What is it called? I forget what it's called. It
We'll
had
have to
wasabi
factor
on it. So she's like,
somewhere
I'm not
else.
having this. So
Where
then
we
we had to
gonna
order
craft
another
it?
one. $700. I was so fucking mad.
What the fuck? It's gonna land on us right here.
$700. And I didn't even eat.
Okay.
Dave
Guess
had
we'll
water.
try this.
Dave had we ate before. We went to Whole Foods. I already spent a lot of money. But
Come
it doesn't matter to
down.
me because I asked Ray and then I said, "Be honest." what was
I'll
your
get
favorite
this
food of the
girl and
week?"
you keep running to the get her upper thinger.
And they said, "Honestly, Miz, Mario Party was really fun."
Hello?
I know.
Who was the one who was
I
getting
said,
chased?
So that's the best one of the week. And I said, I didn't say that. But I stopped listening after that. But I really do like them a lot. Like I hope I really hope they come over here. They said they might come here for a month. That's what they told me. They said we might just get a house here for a month. And I'm like, I'd rather you just tell me you're coming back again because I just don't believe the story. Like that seems a little bit. It just seems so.
I'm gonna have to get in my way.
They also asked if they can stay with me next time. I told them you shouldn't. Like, what did I say? I said if you want a content house, stay at my house. If you want to live a normal life, live at Nick's. Like, if you want to live in a good house, Nick's. If you want to stay in a content place, mine. And I'm pretty sure Ray seemed like she was more down for my house. Ray's like, yeah, I'd rather just do content. I'm like, what? Oh, yeah, chat. We filmed the podcast, by the way. It was amazing. It was, honestly, I was going to keep a backlog of so I filmed 2 podcasts so far. I filmed one with Ray and Foosley and one with Pokey. I honestly wanted to just post the podcast because they were that good. Like, I actually really fucking enjoyed doing it. The Foosley and Ray one, Dave was watching the entire time, and you can hear him giggling in the mics because his deep voice is so deep that while like we're talking, you can hear his laugh the entire time. Oh god, it's so stupid. I kind of want to. I was also thinking of maybe having an audience for the podcast, just so I can say I have a live studio audience.
Sisai says, this is crazy.
Well, I don't know what else to do. You can get in, get the zip line. Grab the zip line. And then come through here. We have to dip right, then dip left. Zippity zip. Dippity dip. Let's go. Here's a drop if you can get to it too. On your way through. Let's go. Here we go.
Chat, what number was I? forget. Was I 23?
Pick that stuff up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
I was
pick it up,
23,
pick it up. Let's go.
Fuck
Let's just stay right on this edge here.
Welcome back.
Without going
Q&A
too far
time.
in.
I know there's been a few months there where we haven't got to Q&As. Feels like this is the first one for the year for some reason.
Yeah.
I almost forgot how to do it, but thankfully
Oh, does it? Interesting.
Right. So
Let's just wait a minute.
Q&A. We should be doing these every month from this point forward. Enemy right here. Actually, copy text is coming up to that one.
Dutch Bastard
Anyway,
says,
part one, let's get into
1.
it.
Dutch Bastard says, coming.
I mean, why would you sneak out there when you could have just hid like I fucking said instead of running out there and getting killed? Dude, what did you think was going to happen when we were pinned on the edge? Holy fuck, have some fucking game sense. Why would you crawl out and then start shooting? Give yourself away and give me away and make me die too. After trying to go and get you up and do that? What the fuck?
But without the mess, and of course,
Dutch Bastard says, your footsteps alarmed him.
No, my footsteps didn't alarm him. You jumped down.
Your fault.
You literally jumped
Dutch
down
Bastard
over
says,
me.
I heard them, bro.
Yeah, of course you heard them. We both heard them. That's why you are fucking quiet and you stay there crouched and you don't fucking make noise. You don't jump down and then run past me and then peek out and start
Dutch
shooting.
Bastard says, bro, I think a mirror look is good for you.
No, I think you're the guy who just was dead and I had to go get you up. I think maybe a mirror look is good for you, but
Just like the 200 a month claim, you know, there have been reports about this. There's a YouTuber that
Dutch
runs a
Bastard
repair
says,
shop where
crypto
this
needs no
person's made
mirror.
This claim, they've shown some, you know,
no one even knows what that means. All I know is you were dead. I ran over. I fucking sacrificed myself to come get you. Got you up. Tried to fucking, then you just ruined my fucking
how
game.
widespread that is. Like, is that representative of all shops? Is this one shop just happening?
And now we're lucky because this fucking person is at least getting us
Dutch Bastard
negative
says,
20
we have
RP.
Master Rat.
And
Yeah, okay,
yeah,
but you're a
it's hard to
fucking
say, like,
loser.
we don't have a number of
You
reports
get into a
corroborate
fight
that,
and
so
you
it's hard to
die
say, like,
immediately. So I'd rather be a rat and have someone ratting than have someone like you.
for an RMA rather than sending it to a repair shop. It may be that RMA is going to.
Dutch Bastard says, damn. Dutch Bastard says, this hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're a guy who loses all your teammates' points.
Like one repair shop.
No one likes people like you. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean,
they might have to be cranking
Do
them out.
they not
I've
see
worked
her
out
still?
that they have other work they do. They don't just work
Yeah.
on burnt 4090s. But again, we're not challenging the claim because we have no idea. I would, you know, are there other
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. To say.
And the repair shop thing again, I find it confusing because if I had a burnt, I bought a 40.
You're good. You're good. You're good. Just play till we got 6 spots left. We're at -10. Now we're at +5. Good job. That a girl. She did it. She's a bad motherfucker. Unlike our Dutch craft guy.
The card, and usually they repair it all.
Dutch Bastard says, wow.
Store, so
Dutch Bastard says,
that part of it I
this
find a
is
bit confusing,
toxic.
but I'm sure there's an explanation.
If this is toxic, you were toxic, buddy. Figure
Goes
it out.
Towards explaining
Yeah,
that.
it seemed like a lot of the connectors were like affected by the cable mod situation, and recalled Dr. Thingo, or whatever. But yeah, like it seems a little strange to me. I'd find it hard to believe that.
She's on the move. She's on the move. Up there, they're pushing. Uh-oh.
That amount.
Glory.
This is like,
Cards, but
this is like when we're talking about the Intel stability problem.
Yeah.
You know, 5700 XT is black screening. AM5 sockets burning up. All these problems. It's really hard for us to get a handle on how widespread it is and how much of a problem
Scrappy
it really
DP
is.
says,
I
this
run
is poison.
2 4090s in my personal rigs daily. They spend a lot of time under full load. To my knowledge, last time I checked, neither of them had a problem. Maybe I should pull the connectors out and check. But they've been fine. I know this is a small sample size.
Scrappy
then I've
DP
got
says,
2 in my test
make them
systems.
drink it.
Oh, you run one, don't you?
I've got one in my gaming rig. I've got one in my test systems.
So
I've got 2.
We've got about half
Don't
a
even
dozen
worry
of
about
them
it.
that
You need a
they're
mobile
the original
respawn.
connector that have been
You're
in
good.
use since day one.
You don't need to
and
go after
none of
that.
them have
Just
had any
lay it
problems.
out.
Now that isn't to say this isn't a problem.
You
It's
got
very
positive
much
5
is.
RP
It's just
already.
trying to get a handle on how widespread it is and how likely you
We'll
might have a
eat
problem.
cheese
Now,
out here with you.
I'd say that if one store is getting 50 a week, which
Don't
effectively means
fall
that they
for the
need
trap.
one person employed just to deal
That's
with
a-
that problem,
If you see some bait,
then
don't go for it.
this would be like most people
Just
of
hide
having
in the
to return
corner.
their
Stay
4090s to have
unseen.
this problem repaired,
Crawl
because
up
that would
into
be
a little
how many
hollowed
repair
out
shops are there
area.
in just the United States or Australia alone? Like there's hundreds.
There's 5 squads
We're talking
left.
about tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of connectors worldwide that have been replaced. Which
So
is
I-
You're good. Just
I
relax
reached out
on
to
it.
a few contacts
Let them
at
take each other
distributors
out.
and
There's
retailers,
4 squads left.
and
Boom,
they
15
said
RP.
I haven't got all of the information
Dutch
back, so I've only
bastard.
got
We
a
could have
little
been
bit
in
of
this fight with
information
them, and
back
then we
for
would have
a
been
few of
down
them
to
that I
fucking
wanted to get
4.
to this,
But
I just,
no.
you know, sometimes this information can be a bit sensitive or a bit difficult to get.
Used to run
but
out
so
and
far, the
give our
information I've
position
got is
away.
they've confirmed that yeah, they have had
Uh-oh,
RMA
you
issues
might wanna
related
move
to
now.
multi-connectors in the past, more when they were first released. But the ones that did get back to me have said more recently very little to no problems with multi-connectors. So that is odd.
It went past you. It went past you. You good? You good? Relax. Have some patience.
Seeing this problem.
It's coming though.
So
It's
I'm not
coming.
really sure
As
what's
long as it
going
can't
on.
scan you right there, it won't scan you
I
there.
think
You're good.
like something that would make the most sense to me
13
would be
seconds.
that some
Make 'em
distributor is outsourcing that particular
4
workshop
squads left.
to
15
do
raw.
this work for them.
15 raid points.
I don't know whether that's the case or not, obviously.
Scissors
But
coming
that would be
through.
Something that would make the most sense to me, like just spitballing about how that could work, just based on
Yeah.
information we're hearing. But again, I don't want to dismiss this as this is not an issue, because clearly there's photographic evidence of it occurring. So there is definitely, it definitely is a problem.
So our thoughts on
Yeah.
the problem. It's clearly a failed connector because we shouldn't be talking about multi-connectors, period. We should definitely not be it. So something's definitely gone wrong. Whether it's using error or not, we're not claiming it is or it isn't. We're just going, we're just talking about all the information that's out there. But if you say that it's user error, then it's not a user-friendly.
You might have that high ground. Take it if you got it.
Either way.
So it's a flawed connector either way. But clearly a problem. Not a,
Yep,
not
you got
something
the high ground there to your right, to your right.
graphics card that
Yep,
costs
you got that.
$600 US plus.
Run to your left now.
So big fail there.
To your left, they're down the hill.
Yeah, I'm not sure if
Yep.
any of the updates they've
Yep.
made have improved the situation.
Try to throw some. Or yep,
It's a
just
tough
don't
one
give your
for us to
position away.
follow
Fuck it.
because
Let
as I
them
said,
fight
we've
it
got
out.
Quite a few of these cards in use and we-
One's dead. To the right. To your right are the ones that are dangerous.
I bought two, well,
Two of them are dead over there
relatively
already.
cheap extension connectors to wire into 4/8 pins. I got them off Amazon. They were like 14 Australian dollars.
Wow, that's going to be a high quality.
They look good.
Yeah,
They look
no,
good. They're,
sure.
they're braided.
Now we got 30 RP.
Yep.
I've been running those in the my
Yeah,
gaming
yeah.
PC since day one. I ripped them out probably about 3 months ago. No problems.
Yeah.
Haven't checked them since. So maybe
Now you
we'll
push.
do
Now
that
you
after
push.
this
Now you
week.
push. Now you
I
push.
fully
Now you push.
expect
Now you
it to be
push.
perfectly fine.
Well, if we're hearing that the RMAs are coming, not too many of them are coming in from then, and
Back off.
I think that's a pretty good indication of how widespread.
I haven't heard back from everyone yet, but so far
Yeah.
what I have heard is that it isn't a problem it's a problem they've had,
Yeah.
but it hasn't been an ongoing problem and there isn't large quantities of
Yeah, and I think if there were this level of number, as in like 200 or whatever across a wide number of repair outlets, that Nvidia probably would have
Hit the heels and the
updated
shields.
because the amount of money that they would be spending dealing with returning cards back, replacing
Nice
Suck,
try.
says.
Nice try.
they
Nice
so
try.
close.
have done a revision. There's just no way that they can put in that bill. If they're continuing to produce the card, it's a very popular GPU. It's not like they produce one run. Production of that model. They're continuing to produce it. It's in high demand. If there was significant issues, significant widespread issues continuing on, in my opinion, that would justify some sort of revision to the product. To you know,
Well,
not have
I'll keep
money
doing
spent
some
on it, but
digging.
yeah.
I'll keep talking to my contacts and seeing what they come back with. But so
Yeah.
far, a bit of a weird one.
Yep.
All right, I'll be interested if you actually have anything to say about this one. If AM4 is the greatest platform ever, which I think we both agree that it is, and I think most people would, what is the second best platform?
Right.
I know what mine is.
I would go back to like LGA 775, way back.
Okay. Yeah.
A lot of overclocking potential on those platforms. You could get a few generations. I can't remember exactly how many generations were supported on there, but I think it was more than the usual amount from an Intel CPU. We can fact check that on the screen. But that was a really great platform that comes to my mind as sort of, yeah, the CPUs were powerful, good features.
Yeah, it was the crossover
good
between
dual
dual core and quad core.
Yeah, you had dual core, quad cores came out on that platform. So that was a really good platform. But I don't imagine you have the same answer. You seem surprised when I said LGA 77.
Ready to go. See?
This is your champion.
I'll put the kettle on for any survivors. So, just me and you then?
ain't no butler here. I take out the trash myself. Remember that. Better to have friends at your side than at your funeral.
Jumping! Remember to keep your mouth closed for bugs.
No, there wasn't so much that I was surprised. It was funny when I was, because I read this question a few hours ago and I had a bit of a think about it.
I'm going to explore that
And
area.
that I was actually tossing up between that platform and 1155. So the second and third gen. So like
Yes.
your Core i7 2600, the 2500K, Core i5. Those sort of CPUs went down as being fairly legendary. And I was thinking about what makes a platform the best or the greatest. And if we hadn't have got, say, the X3D CPUs on AM4, I don't think it would be anywhere near as good as what it turned out to be. I think they made the legendary. It was still, you know, because first gen Ryzen was Zen Plus was okay. Zen 3 was quite good.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we got the Zen 3 3D Vcache stuff.
Well, the X3D made it properly competitive
And
with
Zen,
Intel.
and Zen 2 I shouldn't have skipped, was the first step in a competitive direction, I think. And then Zen 3 was good. And then the X3D stuff for Zen 3 was good. So, that's what gets it there, is the CPUs. If the CPUs were all stinkers, like FX type stuff, then it doesn't matter how to support 30 generations. If they all aren't worth buying, then it's a failed platform. But yeah, out of the gate, you can make a case for buying like a Ryzen 7 processor, and even the Ryzen 5s were cheap. The Zen Plus stuff improved them, and so he kept improving, and there was good processors the whole way along, and then you got the 16 core models and stuff like that.
Yeah. But obviously that Intel platform, LJ1155, you got banger CPUs straight out of the gate. And when you did buy into that platform, you could use that CPU for an astonishingly long period of time, which is why well into like the AM4 generation, people were still tossing up like, you know, I've got my 2600K or whatever, do I finally bite the bullet and change over to a newer platform? So that had longevity in kind of a different way. You weren't getting a lot of CPU upgrades, but the CPUs were good enough and lasted for such a long time that it was well worth making that investment if you did buy into that platform.
Yeah, the second one's tough for me. I'm not really sure. Like, I went with 1155 because if you bought a 2500K or a 2600K, you had them right up till Skylake, and then maybe even Skylake. You're like,
Yep.
You know, there's not a huge amount of extra game. It's probably around 8th gen that you would have considered upgrading, or a lot of people, the die-hard 2nd and 3rd gen owners. So yeah, I'd go with either platform, but yeah, I'm leaning more towards probably your pick. It's just, I'd have to go back and look at the CPUs. I remember the great overclocking headroom, and then the Q6600, that was a great CPU. A lot of, that sold in huge numbers for back then. So,
extended supply
yeah,
bin
your
here.
pick's probably
I love things,
the best
but
second,
more things is even better.
Alright, Tim. Good one here for you, I think, because it says hypothetically.
Oh, I love a hypothetical.
If hypothetically Zen 6 was on a new platform and AM5 ended with Zen 5, what do you think Zen 6 would have to bring to justify that early change in platform? So Zen 5 is obviously coming up this year, we imagine.
I'm going towards that tower. I'm going to put my drop out.
2 CPUs like we do with Intel on the one platform, and then we'll be going to a new platform, which obviously we hate, not something we're into. But for us not to hate it, and for us to be like, okay, this is worth it, even though that would be a stretch. But let's say that scenario took place, what would it be? I think for me it's pretty simple, right? It would have to be, regardless of, because normally we say, DDR6,
yeah,
DDR7,
like new features,
new memory sort of features. So we've obviously gone to DDR5 with AM5. Don't think we're moving from that anytime soon. But it would have to be, other than new features, you don't want to just go to DDR6, for example, and have no, like, you get the standard, maybe let's say 10% IPC improvement. So it's a 10% performance uplift. And
I'm taking this tower.
Initially, you don't see a huge improvement with memory.
Yeah.
So having just new memory is not justification for ditching a platform. So I think the simplest way to put it is would have to be
Try to get to the next tower, but dude, there are people shooting at
significantly better
you.
performance outside of the usual.
Yeah, I think it'd have to be both. Because you could have a significant performance improvement still in the same socket. So there'd have to be some technical justification.
Let's
for
get
why
way the
one
fuck
super
past
powerful
this.
engine
I guess they could say
is not compatible with that socket.
they could just say to achieve this significant performance increase. Like, it could be justified, and it'd be sort of fair enough. They could say, look, we could have designed this new architecture around AM5, and it wouldn't have been anywhere near as impressive.
It'd have to be true though,
yeah,
not just marketing
Nice
beats.
work.
But it's different. Like, you know, there's like that. I mean, yeah, you have to take them at their word to a degree, unless you can prove otherwise, right?
Yes.
So I can just see Tim walking into the AMD fabs and just being like, no, I'm not buying it, guys. Prove to me why this architecture. He comes.
Are you going down to the left?
Probably right.
Well, I think like if it required DDR6 memory, that's like an obvious reason why the AM5 platform wouldn't be suitable.
But they can still say for architectural reasons. And what are you going to say to that?
Well, I would say that, you know, maybe make more of an effort to put an AM5. I mean,
in all your wisdom, you're like,
We're
I
going into the
reckon.
well, they,
village. I went back
how
to
much
you.
of the performance improvement gains were they able
Yeah.
to get from AM4? Pretty huge gains over the years.
That's true.
So
That's true.
if they've suddenly after, yeah, they're on their third generation, they're
I'm not
tossing
trying
up.
to. I'm not trying to justify this. I'm
Yeah.
against this option. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, what would it take for us to be on board?
Yeah, I mean, it would have to be obviously very powerful, good value, and I would say on top of that, have some
They're on the edge
provable
over there.
feature that you could point to and be like, that was not achievable at AM5. And one of those things may be simply that the CPU size is larger. So, you know, they're
Someone
trying to
got upgrades
cause
there.
that or something.
That's fairly obvious.
And I would think, you know, if they want to go more down the APU route, and you know, they are thinking of these more powerful laptop-based APUs where they, you know, have much bigger
Even-
GPUs in them. More than 2 memory channels would be something that would be a justification for new platform. You know, we've been on 2 memory channels for how long? Maybe quad memory channels would be nice. So those are the sorts of features that I would think of that would justify a new platform in addition to performance. But yeah, I guess it would be a borderline case, right? If they sort of said, this is powerful, it requires a new platform, but there's no obvious thing you could look at. And sort of like, do you take them on their word or do you not?
It's something that they wouldn't get away without some sort of backlash. Because let's say something represents 40. Yeah, which is, you know,
We should move while we can. We should move while we can.
Me spending another $200 on to get like $400
Yeah.
for a 40% upgrade, and I'll be happy with that. Others would probably say, well, I spent anywhere from $100 to $200, maybe $300 on my motherboard. I would have been happy with a 20 or 30% performance upgrade on that socket without having to. So there's no, I can't justify this outright and say there's no way. But essentially, to answer the question, it would have to be a seriously significant performance upgrade to somewhat mislead people into thinking that invest in AM5 and it will go the distance, because that was part of the marketing when they first announced AM5 was platform longevity. And if you're going to advertise platform longevity, it has to be better platform support than what your competitor's been doing forever.
Yeah, I think it'd be a big downgrade to go from AM4 giving you multiple generations, 3 or 4 generations on the one platform, plus X3 type stuff, even extending the lifespan to then go to 2 generations. I think that would be pretty bad, so let's hope they don't do that.
Yeah. Your thoughts on the demise of EK water blocks? I honestly haven't looked into this too much. I haven't had a chance to watch the GN video. Apologies to Steve. I usually like to keep up with their stuff, but I have not had a chance to try to catch up with their own work. But I have the gist of what's going on there. I've heard some of the story, so not great, obviously. But I guess it doesn't. As far as the demise of EK or whatever, that doesn't shock me. I actually find it more surprising that something like EK can survive.
Yeah, that was my first thought as well.
Yeah, because, you know, we've moved on so much from those sort of niche water cooling companies. Back in the days, you were talking about the second best platform like LGA, wasn't it? 775. You could overclock. Cooling your CPU, you got really great results. Cooling your GPU into your 980 Ti, you get really good results. It was kind of cool. pun intended.
There were a few AIOs back then as well. They weren't like the custom loot solutions, as far as I know. You have a much longer history with me, but those were available well before the integrated solutions like your Corsair AIOs or whatever.
They were more refined. The AIOs for quite a few years were pretty flat. Gunking up, all that kind of stuff. So they kind of sucked. So those who took it a bit more seriously always went to the custom open loop stuff. And there was only a handful of companies that did it well, EK being one of them. But for a number of factors, one being most people
Get back to me.
If you're doing again, AOs are really good now, so just use one of those or a good tower style cooling. Blocking's pretty well pointless. Again, there's AO versions if you want to look at them. Varying degrees of success. So there's just not a lot of point to the majority of the products they make. And then the products that make a bit more sense, like the AOs, every man and his dog makes an AO now, like G-Skill. Name a company and they'll make one. So, and they don't have to be a dedicated, cooling company like a Deep Cool or whatever. There's just so many examples of PSU makers
30 seconds until close.
Makers making now. Asus makes them. Gigabyte, I'm pretty confident makes them. MSI definitely makes them. So, yeah, they're probably their product that makes the most sense is in the most saturated market possible, and having not diversified enough.
Yeah, I mean, with the cooling, especially the custom stuff, has always been very expensive. So their target market was always a very small, niche group of people. And yeah, there's always been the whole, you can make your PC look really awesome with the custom cooling type of stuff. But I think that sort of component was probably going to have to survive as part of a larger brand, so that they could even maybe subsidize the manufacturing and making of those components by also having a whole bunch of other stuff. So I'm thinking of like a Corsair as an example, which also offer custom stuff.
Really.
Yeah, right. So like they can make the revenue that they can make, just have the company survive based on selling memory and SSDs and power supplies and all the other components that they make, and then they can have this niche high-end cooling solution for the premium customers that can make your PC look really cool, and then you can almost sell your other products as part of their solution. So you can advertise your fans and your hubs and your RGB strips and stuff all integrated into the Corsair system, which is going to incentivize people that are willing to spend the hundreds of dollars on custom liquid cooling into the whole Corsair ecosystem. With EK, they kind of had to survive on partnerships with other brands, making sure that all their components are compatible, and it gets pretty difficult when each, think about a GPU water block, for example, they have to manufacture different versions for different types
Battery
of cards
critical.
Because,
how many you're selling?
There's stock cards versus the
tooling
redesigned
required is
PCB.
just mind-boggling.
Yeah, and there was some attempts on motherboards as well, which always seemed like quite niche components that have to be custom made for that exact board layout. And
Charging
stuff.
battery.
So it becomes a pretty complicated solution compared to AIO, a couple of nice fans on your radiator, maybe changing up a few things.
Negative 18 RP. I'm just gonna wrap this out.
It becomes hard to
so
survive
we can
as a
get
business when
something.
you're making that sort of niche product without the price obviously skyrocketing to levels that people really aren't willing to pay. So yeah, it's sad to see that they're having some issues and resorting to things like making deals and not paying them by the sounds of things and doing all that sort of stuff. But yeah, my first thoughts when I saw the Gamers Nexus video was, at some point this company was probably going to find it.
When did it seem to fall off?
Unfortunately, so yeah. With Intel constantly improving XeSS and increasing visual quality, while FSR is seemingly not receiving much attention from AMD and stagnating, should game developers with limited resources prioritize XeSS integration over FSR? This is a hard question to answer because we've seen AMD announce FSR 3.1, but it's not in any games yet, whereas the latest versions of XeSS 1.3, DLSS 3.7 goes into existing games unofficially. Some much more difficult with FSR, so it's hard to compare the very
I
latest
think I'm in right here.
across all the different versions to sort of say which one
I think
is
we're
best.
alone now.
Based on what we've
Doesn't
tested
seem to
previously,
be
I've generally
anyone
found XeSS to
around.
look FSR at a given level of
I think we're alone now.
So,
The beating of my heart
yeah, I
is the
mean,
only
that's certainly
sound.
a reason to integrate XeSS over FSR. It does depend on the performance level of the GPU. So
Children
I've seen it
behave.
go back further and further in generations.
That's what they
XeSS
say when we're
performance
together.
is yet less and less.
And what would
AI
they say?
capabilities, which are even required for some
Are you
parts
guys
of it.
even
So,
out there? Are you my
yeah,
teammates
it's
or
a
not?
tough one.
Hello?
I personally would prefer game developers
We've got
to integrate XeSS
31
over FSR
roll
because I think
rank
it
points.
looks better at the same level of performance based on what I've seen. But there's probably a whole bunch of reasons why they're not doing that. Potentially they want even broader support than what Intel provides, or they've already integrated FSR and are sticking with that as a solution. But ultimately, I think a lot of games that do integrate upscaling have the resources to integrate all of the techniques, especially major AAA games, which are usually the games that are integrating these features. If you're spending $200 million making your game, there is no excuse but having DLSS, FSR, and XeSS in your titles. It just should be the standard these days, and that's what I'd be advocating for the most. Are there potential drawbacks to prioritizing AI capabilities over other performance metrics in modern CPUs? Because AI blocks will take up a large portion of valuable die space that could have been dedicated elsewhere, such as higher core counts, wider caches, etc. So this is kind of brings me back to like the early days of ray tracing and DLSS and stuff, where NVIDIA prioritized some die space for use on tensor cores and things like that, and had to justify those features via, releasing DLSS and ray tracing. It took a long time. Ray tracing is still probably a maybe at this point. DLSS is proven now. It's taken a while for those things to be proven. When they do get some space for those specific features in the hardware way back in 2019, whenever it was.
Don't come my way, bitch!
Again with these AI things,
I said, don't come my way. I'ma hold you up from the high ground now. Like I'm Minareki and I'm saying it proud. I'ma triangulate you. He's almost dead.
Then there could be a risk that most of the traditional workloads suffers in some way because they're not prioritizing that anymore. And there's still question marks at the moment about local AI processing. Like, what is it actually doing? Is there benefits to doing it locally? A lot of the tools that we use are cloud-based, so a lot of the large language models are run in the cloud, so you don't actually need dedicated AI hardware to do those sorts of things. So there's all question marks around that sort of thing. They kind of have to, if you're like DLSS and like ray tracing, if you put the hardware in your silicon, you have to prove that it's necessary for that to happen. So if they want to go down that path, I think we'll be heavily scrutinizing those sorts of things and sort of saying, what is the use case of those pieces of hardware? Could you use that silicon more effectively? We're not just going to sit here and accept AMD or Intel or some company advertising, hey, we spent 20% of the die space on AI, but there's no actual use case for this hardware. Probably something like that. So let's see what happens there, but always be wary of the buzzwords when those things start coming to market. Be very careful that what is being advertised is actually what you're getting, and that they're not just running those things via servers that are actually looking for.
Why do you think people are suddenly a lot less vocal about frame general latency? Is it just coincidental that it happens exactly along with FSR frame general latency? Well, I mean, it seems, in my opinion, that people seem to have accepted, for the most part, that frame generation technology, whether it's FSR-based or DLSS or whatever,
I tried.
Frame smoothing, and it's not a performance enhancer, like an FPS performance enhancer, like 2 times whatever performance or whatever the marketing might have said. So,
that was rough.
I think we both agree that it was mismarketed probably deliberately initially as to what it really did. And then with enough testing by enough different media outlets, I think most people agree that it's more of a frame smoothing technology.
Yeah, I think it's with anything, right? Like, you get a technology that's presented and marketed to you in one way, then you analyze it, and sometimes there's surprising findings. I wouldn't have said maybe the latency side of things wasn't that surprising, because if you thought about how it was going to work, it was likely not to improve latency. But you get the results, and some people are like, oh, okay, that's a bit of a surprise. And then it becomes this big storm for a little while, where people, they're figuring out what it does because it's new and there's a whole lot of buzz around, and people talking, oh, okay, it does this, you know, frame improving. It gives you more frames, but the latency is not as good. So then you talk about it a lot, and people talk about that being a negative. But then over time, you've already learnt that. Like, if we talk about frame gen a year later, it's not a surprise anymore that in the latest titles that there's also no latency improvement, because we already talked about that a year ago. And yeah, like, there's probably some fanboys that as soon as FSR came out and it had the same challenges, that have sort of quieted down on DLSS not really improving latency or not really improving performance, because the competing technology does the exact same thing. I think there's probably some people that's a factor. But I think for most people, it's just like it's the cycle of the product. Like,
I think it's understanding.
Yeah.
People have understood now. The marketing garbage is now not first and foremost.
Yeah.
People have understood what the technology is. They've come to terms with what it does.
And they've used it.
Yeah. So it is what it is. Like, it can be a benefit, which I think we've said right from the start. Under the right circumstances, it can be beneficial. It can really smooth the presentation and improve visually how the game's played, but it doesn't boost your performance in the sense that you're not really like going from 60 to 120 FPS. It's really still the input and everything's played at 60 FPS, but you get this bit more clarity of 120 FPS, which can be nice.
Yeah.
But it can also be a complete waste of time and of no benefit depending on the type of game you're playing. If it's a latency sensitive title where the smoothing's not so much that you're showing that it is good, but sort of the latency benefit first and probably foremost.
Yeah, I think as well as people have gotten more used to using the technology, like you've got your hands on it, it's with something like frame generation, it can be really difficult on first impression, like the very first time you use it, to notice the latency difference. Often because you might just turn it on and you're not really doing as much comparison, like A versus B. What does 60 FPS with no frame gen feel like compared to 120 FPS that's real frames versus 120 FPS generated frames? But then as time goes on, you play a bit more, you experiment, you play some games that run at higher frame rates without frame gen, and some that have frame gen enabled. You get more experience using the technology, you find its strengths and weaknesses, and I think most people that have now used it in a whole variety of conditions have come to a very knowledge that it is what it is. It's technology that does what it does. It has some benefits.
I broke that guy bad.
Weaknesses at other times. So yeah, I think there's still maybe a few people that, you know, say that they don't notice the latency impact of frame generation. That's great, because if you're using it, you like using it, you don't notice the latency, amazing. It will be a very you don't want to minimize experiences or anything. Yeah, I think almost coming up to another.
Oh my god, they're both broke. We get this guy. Oh, that's okay. Okay, get me up. Get me up. Get me up. Yeah, there we go. Good job.
Part 1 of the April Q&A series. Probably going to be a 3-part series like we usually do when we end up doing the Q&As. But yeah, a lot of different questions, I think. Not just the repetitive ones that we sometimes get sucked into. But yeah, so I guess good job to you guys for asking some good questions for once.
Where's my guy at? Turn around! Turn around, bro! Oh my god. I mean, I was trying to get the heal off and then try to get the fucking turnaround, but it's all good. What are you doing?
You can talk to me in person.
My bad, bro. I missed it.
I'll tell you what for there. We do some behind the scenes content where it's more of the same Q&A stuff, which we're doing right now, and a live stream, so I can also let you have it live. If you're a...
Do you reckon people would pay more money for you to abuse them? It's a possibility. Maybe it's a business venture for us.
Something we're going to look into in the future for sure. All right, thanks for watching part 1. I'm your host, Steve.
I'm your host, Tim.
See you next time.
I need to test this out again. Dude, that is weird. I'm literally not even touching the controller. That is insane, dude. What? Alright, so most people know what this thing is. It is the Xbox Series X. It is the fastest console at the moment. But this thing right here is my mini PC. It is 3D printed and comes in at about half the size. Today, I want to find out which one is better. Which one is faster, which one has the best graphics, what has the better overall experience, console versus PC. Now, of course, there's going to be a little bit of natural bias here because this entire channel is about gaming PCs, and this thing right here is my own little creation. And yeah, I do have a bit of an obsession with tiny optimized systems. But for that same reason, I am far from a console hater, especially the Xbox Series X. In fact, I actually wish that gaming PCs were more like this thing. Both the CPU and GPU on a single chip, then you've got a simple but really effective thermal design with one big fan at the top, everything simply air-cooled, and then it's all packed inside this nice matte black box. And then in the other corner, we got this thing here, the 3D printed 3.6-liter gaming PC with an internal GPU and power supply. This thing is absolutely tiny. I made it in the previous video, had an absolute blast making it, and after a few changes since that video, it is now looking actually pretty decent. The case is way stiffer than before. I've dialed in a few of the tolerances, and I've now printed it in this ABS filament from Polymaker. They have a few different colors in this ABS Galaxy range, which I personally think looks amazing. It's exactly what I had in mind for this super tiny and fun build. You could also just print the whole thing in white or black if you want more of that cleaner, minimal console look. All of the files for this thing, by the way, are linked down below, including the entire Fusion 360 project if you want to make some changes. As for the specs, it is still running an i5 13400F and an RTX 4060. All up, you could build this exact system for about $850 US, which is not bad at all as far as gaming PCs go with all new parts. That is almost double the price.
Level 1.
They have a few different colors in this ABS Galaxy range, which I personally think looks amazing. It's exactly what I had in mind for this super tiny and fun build. You could also just print the whole thing in white or black if you want more of that cleaner, minimal console look. All of the files for this thing, by the way, are linked down below, including the entire Fusion 360 project if you want to make some changes. As for the specs, it is still running an i5 13400F and an RTX 4060. All up, you could build this exact system for about $850 US, which is not bad at all as far as gaming PCs go with all new parts. That is almost double the price of the Xbox Series X though, which you can grab for $500 US, which I think is a pretty good deal. Microsoft apparently sell these at a loss and then recoup their earnings through accessories, games, software subscriptions like Game Pass, which I'll also add is extremely good value. For like $11 a month, you get access to a pretty solid game library. I'll also mention the setup process here for each one is a massive difference. The Series X, you literally unbox, make an account, do a software update, and that's it. The PC, on the other hand, you have to build, update the BIOS, set the correct memory speeds and fan curves, and then install Windows before you can do anything else. Not to mention for this one, also 3D print it. The ultimate question is though, is all of that extra time and money worth it when it comes to performance? Well, I really hope so, because I honestly do not know what happens next. I do know for a fact that the GPU in the Xbox Series X is a bit more powerful than the 4060 that we have in the PC, believe it or not. But then of course, PC games are updated a lot more often, and you've got a lot more flexibility when it comes to the settings and stuff like that. So really, it is anyone's guess. But yeah, both machines here using HDMI 2.1 to be plugged into the 4K 240Hz OLED from ASUS. And yeah, we're basically just going to swap between the inputs and take a look at which performs better. So we're starting off with Apex Legends here. I mean, just booting up the game, jumping into the firing range here, looks like we're running at 60 FPS, so this is the basic mode before we've touched any settings. It's funny, I can actually feel the controller and the input like actually moving without doing anything. I guess this is my first experience with proper console aim assist. I don't know, it just feels really weird to have the joystick aiming for me without moving, without PS. So we're basically just going to swap between the inputs and take a look at which performs better. So we're starting off with Apex Legends here. I mean, just booting up the game, jumping into the firing range here, looks like we're running at 60 FPS, so this is the basic mode before we've touched any settings. It's funny, I can actually feel the controller and the input like actually moving without doing anything. I guess this is my first experience with proper console aim assist. I don't know, it just feels really weird to have the joystick aiming for me without even doing any inputs. Man, that is actually kind of funny. Wait, I need to test this out again. Dude, that is weird. I'm literally not even touching the controller. That is insane, dude. What? It is actually scaring me how powerful the aim assist is. So yeah, I guess the most insane thing about Xbox versus PC here is the aim assist that you get on console. It is absolutely broken. Okay, you know what? Let's actually change to the 120 Hz mode. So we go into settings, we go into video, then we change the graphics mode to performance, and then I've got the FOV slider up to 110 as well. So I guess let's see if this makes an impact. Now, one thing that I saw reading from some of the comments and the opinions of the 120 Hz mode, kind of complaining about the visual quality and like how much worse the visual quality is in this performance mode. I've got to say, it's really not that bad. I mean, it's definitely lower resolution. It's definitely a little bit softer, but I mean, the input is so much better at 120 Hz. Like, if you go back and forth between them, if you're someone who actually prefers 60 Hz, like, I don't know, that panning just looks terrible. So the question is, can we get better than 60 FPS at native 4K in the firing range on the PC? If we can, then the performance is simply better. So by default, I've got everything set to low, and we were getting more than 60 FPS, but let's say we go to like medium, which is probably closer to what the Xbox Series X has. We've got 110 FOV, 4K native. Instead of 60 FPS on the Series X, we are getting 75 to, yeah, in some cases, 80 FPS. And yeah, I guess the simple thing is, we are getting more performance here than we were on the Series X. So what happens then if we drop to 1440p, which is a little bit closer to, say, the performance mode, the 120 Hz mode on the Series X? Let's see what kind of frame rates we get. We're up to 170, 180 frames per second. Damn. I think if we were to like play a proper game, see abilities and whatnot, we would probably see some drops down to like 120-ish. Yeah, for the most part, it is nice not being capped at.
You want to back off? You want to back off?
X. Let's swap back to the Series X. Next up, we have Starfield, which I have yet to actually play. Let's see whether I'm going to play it on the Series X or the PC. Now, according to Digital Foundry, this game uses FSR2 from AMD to upscale from 1440p to a 4K output that we see here. And the game actually looks incredibly sharp, but yeah, that is not good at all. So that's 30 FPS, something I haven't seen in a very long time. It's honestly crazy to me how this is deemed an acceptable experience. I guess one thing that is like a little bit relieving to see is a first-person FOV slider. It does make that 30 FPS experience, like, I'm not going to say tolerable because it's still not tolerable for me. Like, I just could not sit down and enjoy this if I'm being completely honest. But the default FOV, it makes that 30 FPS feel 100 times worse than to default values. It was actually 85, it was lower. Now, 30 FPS, dude, I cannot see anything. That is unbelievably bad. Okay, that's enough of that. Let's see what the PC can do. High settings. Let's do DLSS upscaling. Yeah, okay, we have DLSS balanced preset. Again, the 4060 is technically a lower compute performance than
we can go through this tunnel,
X, which would be comparable to, say,
go through this
RX
tunnel
6700 XT.
and then slide down.
We're getting 30 FPS. Here we're getting 50 to 55. I guess since we are like uncapping the performance on the PC and just letting it push out as many frames as it can.
I have a tower
yeah, the
too.
performance is going to be a lot more variable. I think that's something that console developers really don't want to see. They really just want a clean 30 FPS or a clean 60 FPS by the looks of things. And if it can do anything in between, they're just really not interested. It's kind of annoying if you have an expensive TV with variable refresh rate support, like a new LG OLED. You know, even if it can't get up to 120 Hz, if it can do 60 Hz with variable refresh rate, then yeah, there's a lot of performance there that is not being experienced. The other cool thing about the PC is that you can tune the settings to exactly how you want. So instead of the balanced preset for DLSS, let's go for a more aggressive upscaling from the performance mode, which I believe will go from 1080p up to 4K. And let's do, say, medium. And again, you tell me, does the game look that different? I mean, this scene here, yeah, it does not look that different, but it does feel very, very different. Now up to 78 FPS. Game feels so much more fluid, so much more immersive. Inputs feel amazing. So yeah, I'm just not a fan of this like cinematic, like low frame rate, high fidelity experience on the consoles. This is a first-person game where you do want some like pretty fast inputs, some reasonably fluid motion. Next up, we've got Control. Now in this
12,
game,
8, 4, 1.
ray tracing mode, which targets 30 FPS, and then a
Where'd our
performance mode, which
teammate
targets
go?
60
Oh,
FPS.
he's over
It's meant to be
here.
right here, if I'm not mistaken, but it's not. We've got film grain, we've got motion blur, and that's it. I don't have any other graphics menu options, which is really, really weird. And then judging by the screen space reflections that we can see here as I pan up and reveal the window element,
I do have
the
a tower,
reflection
but I
just
don't want
magically
to use
appears.
it.
So yeah, this is not the ray tracing mode. I would say it's definitely playable. You know, 1440p, 60 FPS. I'm not going to be too much of a PC snob and say that's like an unplayable experience. I'm sure with a controller sitting, you know, a few meters away from you, you could definitely play through this and have a pretty decent experience. Again, though, it is just a shame when you don't really get any customization at all when it comes to the settings. Because I mean, we flip over to the PC side of things and have a look at how much customization you have. Probably for the casual user, it's a little bit, you know, overwhelming. Like, you know, what are global reflections? What is, you know, volumetric lighting? But again, you can just choose the quality preset. Do you want low, medium, or high graphics? You can just enable the preset, and then you can just, you know, kind of adjust it depending on how good your PC is and what kind of frame rates you want to achieve. On the console, we had a 1440p internal rendering resolution. Let's just leave that as it is to, you know, be as closely matched as possible. Now, Control is a game which I have played a little bit of on the PC, so yeah, I am quite a little bit further along. It's going to be a little bit of a different area here, but I mean, it's similar enough to compare the performance. Already there is a massive difference. Again, I do have motion blur turned on, but when I toggle it on the PC, it is nowhere near as like bad or fatiguing as what I was seeing on the console. That was like way overcooked on the Series X. I have no idea why. But next up, we've got Forza Horizon. This is actually a game which I've played a decent amount of on the Xbox Series X. It's been plugged
Why
into
are we
my
going so far
LG
away?
CX OLED TV at home. So here you've got two graphics modes. You've got the quality mode, which is a 30 FPS mode, and then you've got the performance mode, which is 60 FPS. Apparently there is a bit of dynamic resolution scaling, so it's not like a full native 4K all of the time. But yeah, I mean, 60 FPS, pretty much 4K. I'm gonna say this is one of the better Xbox games out there that I've played. The detail of the cabin, for example, extremely good. Like, I can see all of the stitching, I can see all of the ripples and like aliasing. And yeah, 60 FPS in a driving game like this, totally fine. For a bit of like casual fun and driving, yeah. Forza Horizon 5 on the Series X, actually pretty decent. So good, in fact, that like I find myself like getting a bit distracted and just driving. Like, it's actually hard to imagine that the PC could actually beat that experience, but I guess let's take a look. But it is legitimately better. Like, both systems here running 4K native resolution. I've got it running high settings here on the PC. Instead of 60 FPS on the console, we're getting almost double. Like, legitimately almost double. 110, 115 FPS. It is objectively going to be a better experience than what you get on the console. Again, just kind of crazy that this is coming from a 4060. I'm not one to hype up the RTX 4060 at all. It's like not really an impressive GPU in the current generation of things. To see that it is like outperforming an Xbox Series X quite comfortably, yeah, that is something that is pretty shocking. And then we've got Overwatch 2, which is my main game at the moment on the PC. It would be a bit odd not to compare them. On the Series X, this runs at 1440p, 120 Hertz. So if we do pretty much the same thing on the PC, let's do 1440p. Medium is probably close to what the console is running at. And then yeah, instead of 120 FPS, we're getting 300, which is, yeah, quite a big
Battery
difference.
critical.
I mean, here we've got a 4K 240 Hz screen plugged into the Series X. We're not really able to take advantage of that in this
Charging
game.
battery.
So let's give it a little test. So let's go to 4K 240 Hz, and yeah, we are able to achieve that. 300 FPS, 290. And of course, we have to talk about mouse and keyboard support. Stuff like this, you cannot do on console. Like, you just cannot do that with joysticks. So in an actual match, yeah, we are actually maintaining 4K 240 Hz here on 4060. So to be honest, I am pretty surprised.
Oh my god, no way did that happen.
4060 PC.
Can anyone get
has
up to me?
decimated the Series X. I mean, in some cases, we are seeing
I'm backing
double
off.
the frame rate, which is just shocking, especially when you consider that this thing technically has more
I'm
GPU
safe here.
horsepower under the hood.
Get up
I mean,
the
the
side.
value
Yep,
is
there you
pretty
go. Good job.
undeniable. $500 for the machine, and then Game Pass as well is just exceptional value. But yeah, in a way, you do get what you pay for.
A recent investigation has revealed that the final steps
Thank
of
you so
phasing out
much. I'm
nuclear power in
sorry.
Germany were
I was looking at the guy. I was looking at him.
information. And it doesn't look like it was a mistake, but a deliberate rewriting of what was originally accurate information. The ministry denies everything. let's have a look. The news broke a few days ago after the German magazine Cicero demanded a release of communications from the Ministry for Nuclear Power and Safety for the time during which they were preparing information for the parliament in 2022. The Germans have always been weird about nuclear power, with a very strong anti-nuclear lobby that was represented in particular in the Green Party, which ended up in the parliament in the late 1990s. The Fukushima accident in 2011 increased public pressure to phase out nuclear power. The decision to go through with it was passed with a broad majority in the parliament across all large parties. The last nuclear power plants were supposed to go off the grid by the end of 2022. But come February 2022 and Russia invades Ukraine, suddenly gas supply is at risk. At that point, a lot of people asked quite reasonably if not it might be
There's one right here.
to keep the remaining 3 nuclear power plants running for as long as possible. This might sound easier than it is, because the phase-out had been scheduled for such a long time. Safety checks hadn't been
There's one on you, Tiny. There's one on you, Tiny.
But the bigger problem was that the owners hadn't ordered new fuel rods, and the delivery time for Bruce is a year or so at least. That said, fuel rods don't burn out suddenly from one day to the next. They just become gradually less efficient. This means you can keep nuclear power plants running on fuel rods that are past their best years. It's just that they'll produce less and less power. Also, I was told by people who I thought knew what they're talking about. But the parliament decided to go through with the phase-out, quoting safety concerns. Though industry pressure then had them postpone the shutdown until spring 2023. No word about ordering new fuel rods to get the power plants back online later in the year. Well, the new report explains what happened there. It reveals that the expert committee that was tasked with advising the ministry actually wrote that it would have been possible to continue running the nuclear plants that were still online for several years, and that this would have been compatible with nuclear safety requirements, provided certain steps would be taken and new fuel rods were ordered. This is what I had also heard and read. But someone in the ministry, who was not a member of the expert committee, then rewrote this passage so that the final version said that postponing the shutdown of the still running nuclear power plants beyond the scheduled date of December 31st, 2022 is not compatible with safety requirements. Of course, the ministry is now denying that anything weird ever happened. Well, I think this is pretty damning evidence that something wasn't going right. But it's questionable that it made much of a difference. Because in all fairness, delivering too late nuclear power in Germany anyway. They should have invested in new nuclear power plants 10 years earlier rather than taking the existing ones off the grid. The most interesting part is maybe how many people in Germany are upset about it. It really shows how much the public attitude to nuclear power has changed. It used to be that environmental organizations argued that phasing out nuclear power was to cause the expansion of
I'm broke.
But of course, if they had wanted clean energy, they should have phased out coal, not nuclear. Though to be fair, it worked to some extent if you look at the resources.
They're broken.
This graph shows the installed capacity.
They're broken. They're dead.
If you look at the electricity we actually get to use, it's not quite as impressive. Next thing to keep in mind is that a lot of the energy we use doesn't come from electricity at all. For example, we pretty much all heat with oil and gas here. If you look at the total energy mix, that doesn't look quite as good anymore. And now this big chunk of fossil fuels is supposed to go and be replaced by what? I personally think that the German
Hey, we got that win there, baby. Good way to do that. I'm going home for the night. I love you, people. I thank you very much. We did that together.
So keep on dusting the solar panels, guys. Solid scientific background knowledge is more important now than ever before.
T3AR_DR0PS says,
I know to
GG.
build up this knowledge is
And I took 3 down. I ain't the worst.
You find courses on a large variety of topics in science,
T3AR_DR0PS says,
my own course there. That's an introduction to quantum mechanics, and all their courses are interactive with
T3AR_DR0PS says,
Brilliant really
wait a
makes
minute.
learning easy, fun, and also convenient because you can do it whenever and wherever you like. If you use my link brilliant.org/Sabine,
And it
Brilliant has to offer for free for full 30 days, and you'll get 20% off an annual premium subscription. Links in the description below, so go and check this out. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.
Hello, you beautiful viewers. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all for doing me the favor of subscribing to the channel and leaving a comment. I was asked to beg you guys for that, and I'm going to keep on doing it. A while back, we had an interview with a CS player. You might know him. His name is Rush. He's one of the best all time for North American Counter-Strike, and he sat down for a segment that I thought was very cool, giving praise to Optic Hex, one of his former owners and bosses, as he was with Optic during the golden era of CS. And here is why he says Hex was the best esports owner he's ever worked for.
Where we kept all these stand-ins and people playing for us, and it was like we played so bad. We never Hex is. I don't want to speak like down about owners or anything like that, but Hex, I'm sorry, but he's like the best I've had. Just like he came. I've said this before in other interviews, but he came to the house, like the CS:GO house, like every day. Whether it be for like groceries, just to see us, because I was living with just me and Mixwell at the time,